Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream, gamers all.
Yeah.
We are.
We'll
we're gonna
trash.
stare at the sky. No,
we
are.
can start clearing some trash.
We're gonna be doing some hard mode rock grove. As soon as I grab an ice staff, we can go in.
Oh, okay. Let us know. I told y'all the trolling is real here.
Okay, we have a front bar staff. We're ready.
Yay! 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I don't know if I'm ready, guys.
Hello. We're just clearing trash.
Let's. Oh no, we're not gonna get a chain before somebody pulls. It's not gonna happen.
Go in front of the tank.
Sorry, I got stuck in a Windows update.
Yeah, no worries. We're just clearing some trash. Desi, I'll have you horn on the next trash pack.
Next week's the week. I will have a trash set up.
Uh-huh. Believe it when I see it.
Hey, Lyriel. Hey, Vetcher. What's going on? We're gonna colo when these guys get in. He's in. You dug too deep.
I know.
I'll come to him. I'm coming to you.
To get away, and I'm like, all right, dang it.
Now these markers that I have are stolen markers. I am not married to them. So tanks, if you've got something that works better for the two of you, just let me know and we can do it.
I personally like just taking everything and stacking it on the archer myself.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I like to. But
let's do it next time.
Gil, what's going on? One moment. Let me make sure let me chain in some things. And I will read that. I'm sorry, I'm behind on all those messages.
Are getting deep. Astro Shields, roll it. Block if you're in that.
Lyra says, what is a better theme song, Highlander or whichever Star Trek has the one that says Faith of the Heart in it? That's going to be Highlander, Lyriel. I'm not saying the other one isn't good, but 100%, that's got to be Highlander. They're different, though. They're different. Frog says, I have a question. I might have an answer for you, Frog. I will do my best. Let me see.
Thank you for
the off
just
tank.
Interrupted that last one.
Oh,
we got a couple of stragglers.
I'm sorry, there's a little bit of a typo there, and I'm trying to figure out what is being asked. I think you're talking about the live stream, Gil. Is that what you're talking about?
Drop your ults and roll. Roll again. Uh-oh. I was just going to say, Mel, give us your horn.
I have a question. The off-tank,
being a team player.
I know.
Something Ellie, Zorns,
dead?
and Spalder.
But I'm sleepy.
How to set up
It's
the
like lack
tank.
of effort there.
I mean, he needs
do it
to
while you're
double
laying down.
bar
She
both
don't need
sets,
to if she's
or am I
dead. She
wrong?
doesn't have like much lung capacity there.
I don't have a setup with
I don't know, I think
Zorns.
it's lack of effort. Thank you for doing that, because I forgot.
Let me save that.
Alex, how's it
Monster
going?
set helm and rest. Armor
Here?
LE, no spare for arena weapons, or something
Alex
in your
is
raid
dead.
video. Okay, the
No, Alex
the
is not
live
here.
stream
Oh, yes, she is.
had to be
Yes,
the
she
live
is.
stream from. Hey, Bill, what's going on, man? Good evening to you as well.
All right, he is in instance. Everybody stack up. Give us a countdown, Frey. We're going to pull you in, Alex.
All right, pull it. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. I think that was Miles' setup. I will have to look. I don't know, like, offhand what we're talking about here, what the issue would be. So I'm gonna have to take a look. I don't know if I had Zorans in any of those.
Tonight?
So I can pull them up.
Squid?
I can
There's
pull them up
no-
here in a.
Oh.
Maybe when we
Squid's
take
not
a
gonna be able
break.
to stay
How
with
about that?
us.
When we take a break at the hour,
I had a marker
ish,
on him. Was
I can
staying
pull it
where he
up
was
then. Does
staying.
that work okay?
Oh,
Good
good
blitz.
lit. Oh, get that res,
Yep.
please, right away. Elder roll.
Yeah. Well,
Are you dropping your
will
ults
that
on the
work
mini?
for you there, Kill?
Desi, when you get a chance, let's get your horn.
It'll probably have to work, but I hope it works for you. We could do it as soon as we get a break here,
It's all right.
or if
Sorry, I
something
went through group.
happens, we'll just
Watch
have to
for
see.
poison.
Good blitz.
Oh, wrong bar, wrong bar! Hit the heel, hit the heel. There we go.
For being on top of that res.
Oh,
Make
I
sure once
taunted.
the mini goes down that we're right on top of the boss. I'm sorry, Mel. What was that?
I didn't say anything.
I said
Oh.
something. I said I taunted, but Frey was already
Like, we
had
sound
already
so
grabbed
much
him back.
alike.
Oh.
That's my issue with boss A is I over taunt.
Yeah,
If I can now.
yeah.
So-
It's kind of
Drop those
wild,
off.
honestly. What up, Casey? How's it
Oh,
going,
that
man?
Blitz roll.
Guys, the reason we didn't have a stream earlier, just as an FYI, I almost put out a thing, but
I got
it feels a little weird to be like, hey, I'm putting out an announcement that I'm not streaming. We didn't get any patch notes, and I don't know. We just didn't get any patch notes. Sauce was like,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh, roll. Sorry, guys.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've overcompensated just a little bit. Knight, you can go close. Block. Make sure we're aiming for these frogs also.
Blitz.
Block.
Over 3, 2, 1.
They're
I
enraged again.
am so
What is
sorry,
going
guys.
on?
It's
Are we trolling?
I've been pressing different buttons all day, and I seriously am just pressing the wrong buttons now because
Oh,
I've been
gotcha.
pressing different buttons all day. I'm a bot. I don't know what to tell you.
I thought Frey was the bot. Block. All right, he's down. Nice recovery, everybody. Make sure we're aiming for the frogs. Come in
I'm
close.
sorry, guys.
Good blitz. Sorry, Frey.
Okay.
Yeah, that Gil, just to make sure that we're on the same page, man. That particular one that you're talking about, because I don't think I had Zoran in any of mine. That was Miles, and so I'll just have to look at what he was doing. That's why I don't just know off the top of my head, man. Just as an FYI, pretty sure that was
Alright, comes our
Miles's.
last ad.
Hey, thanks, Daedric. Appreciate it, man. I need it. I need it right now. I'm literally
Drops on his head. Let's make him
literally
quick.
dropping taunt because I am used to pressing, and I also keep.
Oh, good, let's
that's
roll.
not good. Thank God that one wasn't me.
Oh, doubles.
Oh.
Do we want to
boy.
just?
Yep.
Are we good? I can Necro res this.
All right, we got a mini up. If you can get everybody up, I'll try to get those
Arise, my children! Oh God, the frog, dude, the frog. I'm
we're
sorry.
enraged. Yep. There we go. All right. Once I get you up, just go after the bot mini and kill him, please.
That frog is
Block.
really taunted. Taunted the hell out of that frog. All right, see if we can get a res up.
That
Oh God,
res
oh God,
on
he's
you.
loose. He's loose.
Good blitz.
Don't kill anybody. Don't kill anybody.
Larry, go close.
Oh,
Oh, just got roll. Oh, yeah, that didn't go so well.
But
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't put trample where my shield is.
Maybe. let's reset
Normally-
and do this cleaner. Let's reset and do this
Okay.
cleaner. Thank you, Alex, but I'm gonna decline.
Does he's a gamer.
Right?
Sorry,
Took
Noni,
that
I'm-
I seriously am going to move that. That's part of the problem.
What,
It's
Frey?
not the entirety of the
I said, yeah,
problem.
I'm so sorry, Noni. I'm not in a position.
I was looking at
to
your
Well,
DK
why
DPS
not?
build,
Jeez.
and it looks really cool. Awesome, dude.
I'm hearing a lot of slacking going on tonight.
The,
Mel's not horning when
Rage, I
she's
think I
dead.
might
the
miss
Zenkosh,
you,
where you can
but-
stagger, I guess is what you're looking at.
Rage makes it real hard.
Ugh,
Gil says
I
in
don't
the
know.
live was off tank setup with LE. Okay, that's what you're saying. With LE, Spalder, and
All right,
Zorans.
gang. Are we ready?
My question was how I set up the
That was
tank
just a
with
false
2
pull
sets.
anyhow, because Alex wasn't here.
What do I double bar? You have to double bar both those. You are
All right,
correct about
Stack
that.
up. Let's do it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Pull in. 3, 2, 1.
Tanking on PTS with Zorn and Earthenheart is pretty fun. I have
Thank you so much.
27k of both resources, so it feels like unlimited
Make sure you're
casting.
keeping
That's
up
cool.
That quick
Oh, let
cloak.
me
Boy,
do
I
this.
can't even talk. I'll shut up now. It's a good thing you guys speak Noni. Or at least understand it. Alright, everybody on that mini, drop those ults.
Good, let's.
What are we? 200 ult for a Colo? I think that's right. Yep. Let's drop it. It's a little bit late because I still dropped one at the beginning, and I kind of waited a little too long at the beginning. I didn't drop it right off the bat and get ulti Jinning.
Lock.
Yeah. So, what was it?
Hey.
What else did you want to
There you
put? Did you want to fit on your bar? I guess would be my question that you weren't getting there, Gil. Because yeah, you just double bar both those sets, man.
Block.
Let's.
That's what you do there.
Mini's down. Once the mini goes down, make sure you get right up close and personal with the boss again. Not so close that you're in slam, though.
All these rules, jeez.
I know. I'm demanding. You knew that, though.
I feel like there's no room for creativity.
You taught me, Knight. You're the one who taught me. You can only blame yourself. Drop those. Oh,
Good, let's.
blitz. Block.
Oh no!
Came up in a bad spot.
I got yoinked. Elevate, go close. Alex, go far.
Thank you.
Come on, get the res. Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna make it.
standing
We're gonna make it, and we're gonna
Standing
block.
Poison, block.
Excellent. Did we get it? Did they die again? Did they
Big heals
immediately
on
die?
Knight.
Oh, did I?
Elder's
Do I
got
need heals?
tone. Roll it.
Blitz soon.
Okay, block. Oh,
Hey guys, if you parse over the top of the healer, you get extra DPS. So just you got to be right on top of him though.
Good, let's.
block.
Story.
Yeah, there's 3 of us left, so you know. Oh, hey, we got
I-
5.
I did the thing.
Thank you.
I did the thing.
Thank you. I know. Oh, going close.
Thank you.
What is going on?
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Watch the poisons. Finish this guy off. Block.
Do you guys? How do you? My res bars is gonna be off the chain on this one, guys. Off the chain.
Block.
Uh,
Hey.
Noni.
All right, let's get
Going
some of these
close.
frogs. They're probably causing some problems. There's a million of them.
Had to wait till the cone was finished.
Good, let's.
Block. All right. Last. Oh no, that's not our last mini. Darn it. That was a really long mini.
Stop chaining my people. I'm sorry, Daedric. I'm sorry. Oh man. What's going on, guys?
Your
Sorry
assets?
for the not being able to chat too much. Just trying to
Blitz.
Make sure we don't wipe on this.
Just trying to answer questions.
Take on PTS with Zor and Earth and Earth. Okay, cool. I read that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Feels like a unlimited
Desi,
resources.
can you give
That's
us your
cool.
horn?
On Elder.
Do you get another
Elder,
group
go
you're in,
close.
Daedric? That
Watch
you're
poisoning
doing the
group.
thing at the place? I assume so.
Thank you, Mel.
I taunted. Come back.
Drop
You
those
didn't.
ults.
You didn't listen the first time.
Block. Make sure to roll that, Alex.
Oh, you're taking that, aren't you? I kind of forgot that you're taking it, man. I knew that, but I also kind of forgot.
Split.
Sorry.
Blitz.
No snap.
Get Desi up quickly, please. Block. Oh, thank you, Mel.
Everyone live.
Yep, stay alive. Finish this mini, and then we'll get our last 2 reses.
Nope, not gonna make it.
Block.
We'll get him this time. We'll get him this time. There we go.
Nice. All right, get our
Chickens
reses.
and
Everybody back on
frogs.
boss. That was our last mini. Oh no.
Good blitz.
Yep, I'm going out for second blitz.
Nice.
Getting res.
I can grab it if you want.
I already got it. I'm gonna die outside a group. Somebody res me, please.
I got Nani. I don't have anything else
Thank
to
you.
do. If DK ends up
Thank
not
you.
being a good tank with multi-classing, I'll probably switch my DK tank to that
All
support
right.
DPS build.
Finish him off.
You should be good, man.
thank
It's still going to
you.
be good. You're still going to want a DK. Yeah, so I wouldn't stress it.
Knight your colo.
Yeah,
your
so
horn.
you should be good, Vatra. And that build is, I mean, pretty much anything that's not. So there's right now
Stay
we're going to
stacked
refer to
tight,
this
right
as the
on the
before
boss's butt.
times, because once that patch hits, like there's no reason not to
Big
multi-class.
damage here.
Like pretty much any build. And I'm actually looking at kind of going through and having some suggestions. Like, hey, if you just, even if it's like a random character that you don't want to like totally, get into the weeds of like, how do I multi-class this? But you might want to run around on it sometimes.
Somebody go get Mel up, please.
Um,
Alex, you're gonna have to step out of group and die. Okay, and
I am
roll.
scared about. I'm gonna wait to drop because in
Okay.
case I need
Yes,
to.
Oh man, I was on the wrong side.
Yeah,
All
in
right,
case I need to
healers up,
res.
please. Healers up. If we get the
There,
healers up, we can
do
finish
that.
this fight. Thank you.
All right, we're just ulti botting
Finish
here,
that boss. I
Gotta make
got
sure I
reses. Everybody
keep
else, drop
taunt.
your ults on the boss.
but just gotta ulti
Just
bot rather.
Step out of group.
All right, we're good enough for a colo. We'll
Oh.
go ahead and do that.
Finish the boss. Finish the boss. Finish the boss.
My horn.
Not the prettiest finish, but we can do this.
I
Block.
like big bosses. I cannot wait.
Roll.
No,
Oh, in group, in group.
God.
Nice.
No.
Perfect.
Not the
That's how we
prettiest.
finish it.
Textbook. Textbook.
I like to finish running away for dear life. That's how I like to finish all of my clears. Rolling and hoping I don't die.
Enraged boss on my screen.
Oh, good grief.
Oh man.
Oh.
By the way, Noni, I still can hop out on Wednesday too if you.
Zos theory for no patch
first,
notes is
the buddy.
no notes
Nando,
equates
you are
to
amazing,
no
and
complaints.
I've already
Oh.
got somebody that's going to fill in
Good.
for you.
Okay.
Bill, that's hilarious,
Yeah.
man. I think you're
I don't
on
want
to
to
something
be
there,
doing
Bill.
Right.
I know.
I think you're
you are so
cooking
sweet.
there.
I mean, I'm sad that you can't stay with
Uh,
us, but you are welcome anytime. So when it is right
Thank
for you,
you.
you just let me know.
I will update a support build though, Vatra.
All right, when you guys are
probably using at least one
Pull it.
DK skill
3,
line
2, 1.
for what that's worth. Colo out.
ready. Astro Shields, roll it. Roll it again. Nope, we got another one. Nope. Y'all are not letting Desi stay dead. Okay, good.
Get that damage buff, guys. Parse right over. 25%. It's the biggest damage buff in the game.
Exactly.
Now that they nerf
Yes.
Necros on PTS.
Desi, will you horn for the next for this next pack?
Stop.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Frey.
We build a raid
pull it.
group.
3, 2,
Maybe have some general tips for us. It is better to.
I'm gonna try not to die this time. I think I've died every time we've done this. pack.
Sorry, I lost faith and I taunted your guy.
Oh geez, Astro Shields,
Yeah.
roll and roll again.
Oh, 7 of them.
That was a big
Wow.
one.
Yeah, that was huge, but we did it. Look at that.
So what actually adds up to the actual shield?
How many different little guys are shielded? So all the little guys around get a shield from the Soul
Is it better
Weaver?
to play Vat or Master as a
So
tank?
even the-
Gil, are you
the
on?
little plant
Are you
thing
on
that grabs ya?
PC?
There
Are
we
you
go.
on?
So however, that's why we
Are you
want
on
to get in and
console?
drop our hots right away because it'll take care of that those little things before they can get shielded. Because they get shielded, it hoits.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much things will change and
let's
how
do it.
relevant my favorite classes will
2,
be.
1.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's gonna be the before times right now, man. Like once, like it's just gonna be like, oh,
Shield,
was
six,
this
roll?
was
roll
this a
again.
situation where, yeah, it just if
Spread
you're
Spread
there's
those out.
if you swap out like every build
Right?
has one skill line that's doing almost nothing for it, Vat, and so And
Yeah,
so, like,
anytime
if
we're
you
going
swap
into
that
any
out,
trash pack, make sure
you're
you're
gonna gain
dropping your
damage,
dots
and
right
that's all
away where
there's
the
gonna be
trash
to
is
it,
gonna
man.
be, so they
So-
die quickly.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm.
let's do it.
We play on console. Okay. Yeah. So if you were PC, I'd be like use both, whatever you want to do, you know. So yeah, I personally really like double eye
Murder
staff.
everything.
So that's kind of what I run. Pretty much everywhere. You can see
Oh,
I'm running
wait,
it here.
my
For safety, you know, depending on what you want to do,
Doing the next
I
trash pack
definitely,
without an ulti bomb.
I definitely
Without an
like.
ulti bomb. We've got the damage. We don't need to do that anymore.
Typically, you use Vatashram just to pull in
We
ads on
practiced for
trash.
science last week and it worked.
If you want to swap for swap for
Oh.
and
Oh, no, we did not practice
What
this.
happened?
guys, we killed Desi in a bad place. You're not going to be able to parse over her body there.
Block cast if you're still up.
Do you want to
Yeah, everybody jump into the puddle. We'll do this again.
pretend like this one didn't happen?
It did not happen. I don't know what you're talking about, Knight.
The
I'll-
healer needs to have something down. Oh, Mal, go.
So Vatashram is
Yeah.
really just for pulling in ads, trash mobs. Are you talking
It
about
should do it.
dungeons?
Die.
Are we talking about trials
Hi.
too,
Taking
Gil?
credit.
Because in trials, like, there's very few things you can pull in.
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few things, but it's just for like utility.
Yeah, I don't even know what pulled that. Nobody even touched the stairs.
It's for utility on
that I
trash.
saw.
Trample? I don't think I was trampling.
Was it you, Knight?
No, I don't think it was. We can check. We can check.
It might have been
we-
me.
Uh,
I don't think so. Did I hit Trample?
blame the healer. Blame the healer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely the healer's fault.
Oh my god.
Desi died first. It
Alright.
had to be her fault.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay. I don't know. I feel bad about blaming the sick person.
Oh no, Desi's sick.
Yeah, Desi is really sick.
Kind of her
No,
Oh.
Desi, I'm
Why she's
sorry.
being quiet.
fault. Hey,
I take it back. I take it back, Desi.
You can blame me. I don't mind.
Ready.
All right. Ready?
Pull in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that
Oh goodness.
that was on me. That one was on me.
Revenge,
gonna res-
right?
Okay. Spread
Oh.
those out. Ray, Knight. No. Guys.
I- Yeah. He basically.
Guess who did it?
Basically what had happened was
Uh huh. Tell us.
Revenge is
I was trying to yeah right. I was trying to taunt the Reaver because I saw him walking and I was like, he's gonna kill a healer, and I threw the taunt and I was like, that's going towards the Soul Weaver, and then I was like, dear God, hurry up, GCD, let me cast another taunt before the healer dies, and I did manage to cast it, but it did not manage to land And then I saw Mel die, and I was like, "Yep, that was probably on me." Sorry, I should have called for a roll there. That would have been.
I
That
did
could've-
no, I did see it coming, but I just had such faith in my team.
Oh. Wow. Wow. Jeez, are you Catholic with that guilt trip?
I
Holy
am,
crack.
actually.
Okay, that explains it. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Oh.
no, Elevate, come here. Where you at?
I'll say 3 Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers. I'm sorry.
All right. I got some stuff to say about this fight. I've watched so
Gil-
many videos, and oh goodness.
Gil, we'll chat during the, we'll
hold on a
chat
second.
either in the intermediate, like in the middle of the stream, if you're still here, or at the end if you're still here.
Oh, goodness, take that stuff
Because I can give you more specific advice, man.
1 second. I gotta do this.
Double
Take it
eye
back,
staff,
take it
I
back.
love it, but if you're worried
There you
about
go.
surviving,
Thank you,
don't do
All
it.
right. So I've watched lots of videos, lots of different strats, slow strats, medium strats, fast strats, yada, yada, yada. Lots of strats. The one constant in all of them is everybody's situational awareness. So no matter where we are and what we're doing, everybody is watching for the curses. Everybody is watching that cone, so nobody's getting sucked downstairs.
Yeah.
Reps is what's going to fix that piece of it for all of us.
I'm
The
very
one
aware of when I'm standing in a pile of dead bodies and I have curse.
That's true. That is true.
Is that what we're
Now
talking
we
about?
just have to get you a second ahead and make you aware when that curse is coming at you so that you can roll dodge it.
Mind blown. Mind blown. Okay.
See? I know.
Big brain
Crazy
move. Big
stuff.
brain move.
Crazy stuff. But everybody here knows the max. Everybody here knows how to do it. We need some reps and lots of practice. Portal teams, I think you guys all know what you're doing down there. The staying alive piece, calling for backup if you need it right away. But most of it's just getting those ghosts down really fast and getting to your beams so that you can get the beam and call it out. Do we have our callers for each portal team? I think we had Jess. Were you calling Portal 1?
Yeah, if you're worried about dying, Gil, or if you're struggling at all, or actually, honestly, if your
Okay.
group
Do you
is
mind doing
struggling,
that tonight?
a sword and board is a much better way to go on your front
Okay,
bar.
So Jess will call Portal 1.
I
Portal
have
2
that.
Is, Mando,
Even
Elevate,
when
and
I'm
Elder.
in,
Which one
even
would
when
you
I'm in,
like
like
to
when I'm in
call
training
Portal 2?
groups and like everybody dies, the only way I as a tank can stay alive indefinitely is with a sword and board. So it does add to their survivability.
All right. Elevate.
Depending on your class. I'm usually on a
call Portal
Necro,
2.
dropping Necro reses in that situation. Necros have
So
terrible
when
stamina
when all the
sustain.
ghosts are done, everybody stand on your...
Kind of.
Yep. Just got to do 3, 2, 1. Beam.
Okay.
And then something to let Mel know that the beam is complete. Whether it's, it's a go Mel or beam Mel or something, so she knows to be looking upstairs for it too.
Yeah, I guess my setup is behind me here, but I run
Other than
double
that,
sword
tanks,
or double
I
eye
think
staff.
we were on a good strat last time. We were just staying wherever Bosse was when the cone finished, right? And facing her at the outer wall. I liked that. It seemed to go at a good pace. Any thoughts from anybody else before we get going?
The second set of Atros after the first portal.
Mhm.
Do we have a specific plan with that? I have a thought on that.
The second Atros after.
Or like
oh,
Atros after the portal. So
yeah.
I think the main suggestion from last week, I don't remember who it was, but someone was suggesting in chat here, just essentially reverse the order of where we have everybody stand from pulling, so that Zalvaka is pointed over here, but on the other half of the arena. I don't want to shoot at her, but on that side of the arena, and that will cause because it spawns wherever she's pointed, so it should
Right.
cause the
Cone
cone
here
to
again.
spawn here, and that'll give us plenty of time to move no matter which direction it's going. But that's just for
Okay.
like turning Zalvaka whenever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we did it in here with Gopher, that's what he did. So we were
Okay.
all on this side of whoever that is.
Say.
She-Wolf. we were on this side, and Tank was on the other side, keeping her face where she's at now. No, backwards. We were on the other side. Tank was on this side, so it always spawned here. And then we would either go to that corner or that corner. So what you're saying, Knight, is to do that after the first pull?
Yeah,
After the first portal?
yeah. After the well, when the portal is like queued up or whatever, I think
Yeah.
if Frey can just point her opposite the group, but that is going to require him moving and positioning, and also like maybe warnings if she's about to do her sigh, so that the group knows.
True.
Honestly, if probably just keeping away, it probably isn't worth warning the group. I don't know if most people
Yeah.
have the bandwidth to absorb more information at this moment in time, but eventually,
Yeah.
a warning so that just so that it doesn't spawn right on top of us, and then we, because I think the problem is if I'm standing beside, like if the group is Frey and I'm standing here with an Atro, if it's not going the opposite way for me, like I'm not getting through it before I get sucked in, and it's probably not going to work very well.
Right. Well, one of the things that I watched with all of them is that when the cone is up, we're moving. So we go, we do as much damage as we can, which is the other piece to this. The Atros have to go down faster. So even if the Atro spawns here, we're moving with it. If the cone is coming at us, we've just got to be situationally aware and move. Which I think we'll run into a lot as we're getting used to things in here. So last week you were just pulling the Atros to Frey, right? And then we're stopping wherever she stops at the end of the portal.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, let's do that. Give that a try. See how it goes.
Okay.
So Frey, you're just always pointing her at the outside wall, wherever you are. All right, let's do it.
All right. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Need to make sure I have the right monster. Oh, that's not good. I think I chain. Oh, maybe I am chaining. Okay. Sure, I'm chaining. I was trying to vamp drain. I was like, I'm chaining people, but that's right.
Oh goodness, portal, right. I'm going for res. Oh, you got it. Roll curses. Everybody on tail. Portal team go. Everybody else kill this Atro.
Sorry, I'm in portal.
Okay,
Portal
backup is there. Yep, portal backup is there. Desi, do your thing. Kill things. Heal people.
Please.
Oh goodness. All right, that's a wipe.
Woo!
Yeah.
Go ahead and jump into the lava, or into the portal. I just got sucked in.
Me too.
I went to try to go get the lava, and the cone got me.
Gil, if you have, oh, never mind, you're on console. I was about to say, if you have screenshots,
So-
you could drop them. We could look at them, but
Yeah. As soon
probably
as
don't.
portal pops, drop your ult on the Atro, and then go into portal. Are you okay, Alex? Ilaria? Yep. All right.
Yeah, I'm good. I made a small mistake, but I'm good, thank you.
We
Right,
all
pulling
do. Let's do it.
in 3, 2, 1.
Flickers in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Hey, to the right. Drop your dots. Alright, Oh.
I need a portal backup?
Yeah, that's a wipe. Boss says
Looks like a spare. Nani's still alive. Oh, looks like
yeah, wipe that up, guys. What the heck was her problem? All right, which one of y'all went and pinched her?
yeah,
Nice.
Touch
You
ball
pinned her.
save.
If you're too mean to her, she
pinned
just
her.
she takes her ball and goes home.
And she threw it at us first. Damn. I saw her coming and thought, no, she won't do. Oh no, yep.
Pulling in three,
one of those.
2, 1. Sorry, didn't mean to.
Right to the right.
Jump to safe.
Sure, we're rolling. Here comes our Atro.
Up.
All right, go ahead and go to portal. Drop your ults.
You want to curse us out? You're good.
Thank you.
Oh,
Curses
co-
to the right.
Portal back up.
All right, going in. Cone's coming, Knight.
Takes out.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, beam. Beam
Oh, I got
upstairs.
pulled into the portal.
I got sucked into portal.
Oh, that was
down.
such a beautiful beam too.
I need my
Right as they got
26,000.
there.
What happened?
Somebody get a res.
I didn't start running when the cone
Jazzy.
came around.
Oh,
It's so nice having a shield on a Necro.
yep. We gotta pay attention. Just be
It's a
watching
game
for when
changer.
it happens.
It's a
I think
game
I called
changer.
out tonight that you're gonna have to move, but
Yeah, I moved.
yeah.
What a banger of a song to play. Heck yeah.
Pulling in.
All right, let's
3,
do it.
2, 1. Yeah, me too, Badger. I was as well.
Would you quit being mean? Let us kill you.
I don't think we're gonna colo on this one. We're just gonna have to wait. Just gonna have to wait. It's gonna be a slower burn, obviously, but killing the Atro is man. She channeled. Maybe I could have.
To the right.
Watch it for safe.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Drop your dots and your ult on this Atro, and then portal team go. Big damage on this Atro.
You want to curse us out? We're good.
Curse to the right.
Towards group.
Okay. We're good. Finish this Atro, and then we start moving. Go ahead and start moving, Frey. We're following on tail. Right on tail.
Portal back up, please.
Hey.
All right, I'm going in.
I got res.
All right. 3, 2, 1, beam. Good to go, Mel.
Yes, yes.
Nice. Curses, watch out. All right, on her tail.
Towards group.
Watch curses.
Whoa.
Nice. Stack up tight, everybody. Push out some Atros.
Pulling in 3.
Villagers in three. Oh, never mind.
Do you think you could point her just the other way? That's good. That's good. You don't have to move. Oh.
Frey, your ulti. We're split up now.
Pulling in 2.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that was
don't
a
know
little
how
bit of
we
a
go.
cluster.
Somebody got a curse.
That was mid-roll.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead, wipe it up, guys. That
So-
was good, though. That was good.
So this is the so this is a situation I was a little bit worried about. If Frey goes left, well, I guess I can go left too, and then you can just make a little bit of room, Frey. The thing is that like I don't know. I'm just not sure exactly what to do. I like hanging out with Frey. He's a cool guy.
Yes, I agree.
But Frey, can you come over here, man? So I'm just thinking, like, if we're hanging out here, if we're chilling and you're chilling like this, then if she sighs, like, it's gonna hit me. I guess if you go to the very edge, then maybe I could be like in front of you a little bit, and then you could still be pointed here, and she can scythe, and then we could just go whichever way through the cone. But she's gonna drop an AOE. Maybe we can both move left arbitrarily, and then do the same deal. You'll just have to be behind me, but I have to drop the colo, like, or that colo. I have to drop the AOE like pretty close to the edge. So I guess you just have to be more close to the edge. These
But
are
if you're in-
questions, Frey.
So, why don't you start next to where you last started? If that makes sense. If we get at the same situation again, why don't you stand by the slams?
I can do that. It's just a question of like how we're positioning ourselves. But I can't stand beside you because if she
'Cause
sighs,
That's was like I was standing where I was because I couldn't go too far left because I have all your slams to my left.
okay, yeah, I could go stack it near the other
So I
one.
don't know if we want to swap it, and then I'll still kind of angle away from you still.
Okay,
until-
the problem is if you angle away, I think that's going to cause a cone. Like if you angle this like at a 90.
I'm not gonna do an angle, or I'm not gonna do it like a 90.
Okay,
Like,
just
if you were
just
boss
slightly.
fight, I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm just gonna be like right here, just
Okay.
a little bit where you don't get scythed, but
Okay, that works.
where the cone doesn't get thrown off everywhere.
All right, sounds good.
You two are best buds for this fight. Sticking together. All right. Elevate, you good to go?
Were the patch notes from 2 weeks ago not the
Yeah.
official ones, or do they
All
release
right,
their
let's
notes?
do
They
it.
decided to finalize changes later. I mean, they've done patch notes. They just do them 3, 2, 1. They normally do them like every
That was a
week or
good
at least
pace, though, as far
every
as pushing out the
2
outros
week.
and getting them dead in between portals.
I'm trying to recall. 2 weeks, every 2 weeks is usually like a big one. I'm trying to think if they always do every week. But I was expecting this one to be significant, maybe.
To the left.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess that was wishful thinking on my part.
Behind group. And to
Okay,
the right.
portal team, go. Ah,
Portal back up.
yeah.
I was like, oh
Everybody's
god,
gotta
that's
roll it.
really not going away. I'm not taking that bait
Yeah.
res,
I figured it was a
man.
layup,
No.
so
Wipe it up.
Mondays.
You good, Elevate?
that was totally me. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Yeah, they're normally on Mondays. Sorry if I missed that question there.
Stack it up as soon as you're ready.
They
or
just
I go
make
snag a
changes, you know, throughout the week. But you
Gotta
know
get
what they
these
normally
reps.
do? 3, 2. Hold on.
pole. Oh,
Okay.
too late. Can't
Alright.
do that one.
It's all good.
Alright, got her.
Sorry, I realized the main tank was still he was still in ghost form.
Oh.
It works great for damage mitigation, but is not great for everything else.
If I
Got
have
a new
to ult
strat?
when I'm dead, he can tank when he's a ghost.
Right? To the right, to the right.
Healer curses out behind group.
Portal back up.
Time it was me.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, go ahead and go.
About to say or nothing. Try at least.
Alright, yep, we gotta go.
Healer's down.
Roll curses. Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1. Beam.
Oh.
Beam is up.
Grab that beam. And then we'll
Got
wipe.
it. There we go.
Woo!
Woo!
Alright. Everybody in the lava.
There is life after portals.
There is.
Cat trying to bait me into taking this res. I'm not gonna fall for it, Cat.
I'm so glad to hear that. I thought it was over.
It is. For now. We're gonna do it again. As Dupa would say, do it again, do it again.
while laughing hysterically.
Of course.
Yeah, so Vatcher, normally
How
every
often
2
do
weeks they have
portals
bigger
happen?
patch notes, and sometimes in the
45
interim
seconds.
weeks they'll have smaller
Oh my
patch
God.
notes. Last week,
Which is
pretty
why
minor.
it's so important
Really,
that
I
we
think the
kill
past
things
2
so
weeks.
quickly, because
So
the more portals that happen, each subsequent portal
we'll see.
has more ghosts until the entire arena down there is full of the ghosts they have to kill, and it makes it almost impossible to clear the portal. So we need to be killing Atros constantly. And then when we get to execute, we will be posted
Oh.
up at the portal.
I know one of my
And
problems.
Basse will be
I have
on
the
one
wrong food
side,
on.
Atros on the or
That's why it's so
Behemoth's on
hard
the
to
other,
stay
and we're
alive.
just gonna be killing them both together.
You want lower health for the dot here.
Alrighty,
Pulling
let's do
in
another poll and then we'll take a break.
3, 2, 1.
Oops.
Right, to the right.
Wanna curse us out? We're good. What's
Alright.
right?
Drop those ults. Portal team go.
Me taking one.
I need to back up,
2,
please.
Coming. You guys gotta
I'm
move.
moving.
3,
2, 1, beam. It's up.
I'm
sorry.
Somebody else.
I got pulled
Yeah.
in.
Well, anybody want to go in portal with me? Let's do it. No damage on the boss. Come on, I need 2 people.
All right, I'm
Thanks.
going down.
Oh, there we go.
No.
3, 2. Oh God. Beam.
Yeah, we got this. We don't have 12 people down here. It's fine.
Mel's got the code. Oh man. that
For real,
wasn't
for real.
fair. I
All we
saw
had to do
Boss-
was beam, guys. So, you know.
right.
If I could grab the beam while Basse was chasing me, that would
Hey, I
Right? I was
have
watching.
been so
All right, gang. Let's go ahead and take
That's
5
true.
now.
Okay.
All right.
And then
We're
we'll
gonna take
come back
5 here.
and,
So let's
yeah.
talk.
I don't know. I feel like we're making.
Gilfrog, you still there?
We've got a few little niche things. To
Um,
but I think we're doing good.
yeah. So you don't really need
Take 5, and I'll be right
So
back.
you don't really need anything on your front bar in particular. Let me show you what I'm running right now. So I run. This is just a 2-piece that provides extra armor, and the whole reason I'm running that is so that I can easily be at resistance cap while on my front bar, which is where you spend 75% of your time. So I'm using a random set. If you're running a sword and board, sure, you can run if you're using Pierce Armor as your taunt, which isn't a bad idea at all, just to be very clear, because you have 100% major and minor breach with Pierce Armor. A lot of people are just going to the sword and board taunt, and then they're not keeping up those major debuffs, which is wild. Like it's really bad. It's really bad. So yeah, you want to make sure you got major breach, minor breach on the enemy at all times, and Pierce Armor is one of the best ways to do that. Plus, if you have a sword and board, you can heavy attack to get back stamina. So it kind of depends what you're on, and for example, like a DK has ways of getting back extra stamina. Many classes do. Certainly a Sork. Also to differing extents, Nightblades also have great sources. Templar has a good source in theory, but though it's a little bit more difficult, a Warden has a good source of getting it back. So it kind of just depends. Yeah, Master's front bar, the heal on that, it's okay. It's not bad. Pierce Armor is really cheap. That's the other thing a lot of people don't realize. Goading Throw, if you're using the shield throw, it's like 1,000. It's like almost twice the cost of like Pierce Armor after you Nightblade Sustain turns me on. Oh my gosh. Hey, Huck, that's for after hours, man. After hours. It's a different stream, man. It's a different stream. So this is 2,300 and this is less than 1,000. So I I probably have some. Do I even have? I think this goes up a little bit. I don't want to spend the points, but I think the cost might go up a little bit. But it's like twice. It's like half as much. And a lot of people are using goading throw and like, oh, it gives me, it gives me some buff, and it could be a 10% reduced damage or whatever. Like, but if only on certain really hard hitting fights does that matter.
I am back.
And so, like major aim is nice or cowardice. But if you're dying because you're running out of stamina, it would be much better to have
How's it
pierce
going, Nate?
armor on. It's going well. It's going well.
Good.
It's just
I was watching you last night. Sorry.
Oh no, good.
I was over, what'd you say, 42 hours of streaming last week? Holy smokes.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
I guess
I remember a time when you were like, yeah, I'm not a streamer.
I still like.
But you're killing it.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I swear these spell power cure gloves don't exist. No, that sucks, man.
What is Frey doing? How is he still alive in the lava?
Just tank things.
He's,
I guess.
made out of stone.
Yeah.
Sterner stuff than most. I feel like we lost Gil.
Oh my goodness.
Gil, come back.
All right, let's see who's back.
I'm a little transparent here. Let me see if I can fix that. My lighting situation changes so often. There we go.
Taking it that the tank laying face down
Thank
in
you,
the
I'll
lava
handle
is not bad. Hey, Elevate.
Talking to someone in chat, my bad.
Oh, okay.
What up, Sniper?
Yeah, because none of us have ever forgotten to mute when we were talking to chat.
That's why most of the time when I run into together, I'm like not talking to them. You don't kind of like
Yep.
talking to the chat and something sometimes.
Yeah, if I'm not raid leading, I'm doing the same. But when I'm raid leading, it makes it a little more challenging.
I get in trouble.
I don't know how Knight does it. You get in trouble? How?
Yeah, because you're like, night, and I'm like, what? And then you're like, you weren't listening, were you? And I was like, I mean, I listened to the part where you're talking about stuff that didn't concern me, and that was it. And then I tuned out.
That's fair. All right, when you're ready, come stack up.
I'm having fun being a healer warden. It's so good. Awesome, dude. Yeah, wardens are great healers.
Mel.
Got a lot of great abilities.
It's just too tempting. He's just lying there.
Right? We don't have that add-on though. That was what made it funny to me. We went from hundreds of tea bags to 0. Can't get teabagged if you're not dead.
I guess this is certainly one way to be like, yeah, I'm not back yet. You know?
Well, yeah.
If I'm lying face down in the lava, I'm not back. Oh, what's
Yep.
going on? I'm just saying hi before bed. Hey, appreciate you dropping in just to say hi, man. Have a good night. Appreciate it. We should have a normal stream schedule for the rest of the week, guys. I was just waiting for the patch notes to drop today, and they never did. So that's why just the one stream today. As Noni was talking about, 42, 43 hours, whatever I did last week. I might pull it back from that this week. And the reason for that is because I'm prepping builds for the next patch.
Get him, cat.
And so it's a little bit of a calm before the storm with that. So a lot going on, a lot of different builds, a lot of different stuff you can do. I'm starting to be concerned.
Yeah, don't. He'll make it. Frey.
Should we all go pass out over by him?
I think so, yeah.
What's the command?
I don't know.
Play dead.
Okay.
I like how we all make a sound when we do it.
You know, right?
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
Come join us.
Flash play dead. Elder's just staring at us all with her. Oh my gosh.
I really like the banners too. Just
Uh-huh. The grave markers.
Hello, banners.
Oh.
Well,
Elevate's already dead.
first day in new
Elevate's
position shows
teabagging him.
promise for the future. Hey, that's
Here's
awesome, Ray
everybody.
Beagle. I'm glad to hear it, man.
Oh.
I remember when your last job and you were like, yeah, this is
Right?
not
What do you
it.
do with your Elevate?
Sniper said,
It's all right. We'll
DM
get him back.
someone in one of my guilds and someone
Yeah.
going to help me tomorrow to
Does
make
he?
a 2-bar
Have
healer
you
build.
found a safe space yet?
Cool. She said I'm on 3 to 4.
Oh, Fred.
Awesome. Cool, man. That's good. Getting help from somebody is like one of the best ways to learn.
Right? Oh, Frey. Where is you is? Yeah, this has now become like a 10-minute break. Frey. Hope all is well.
Was he on a phone call or something, I think? No? Something?
No, not that I know of.
I thought he got pulled away or something.
Back in the WoW days, I was in a raid and someone typed, "Got to go GTG, dog on fire,"
oh my god.
and then that was it.
What? What?
It was
Oh
just
my
like,
gosh.
and then their characters just they were gone, and it was like, what? And apparently their long-haired dog had gotten too close to a
no.
candle and caught its tail
Oh,
on fire.
no.
I'm sure it was fine, but gotta
One of
go
my
dog
first
on
raids-
fire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ray just
My-
They just logged off.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I had somebody from
Okay.
There you go.
Australia, and she had to stop because a snake fell on her keyboard.
Oh my.
Gosh.
Oh god.
One of my first raids in here in ESO, someone was
Hot
like,
dog.
"Gotta go, girlfriend's pissed," and they were gone, and never came back. Like never came back to
Oh,
the
wow.
game. It was a core, and they just never came back.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Played too
Um,
much or something?
I guess I don't know, but that was yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
Frey,
Hi.
oh well.
I came back and it had crashed.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
We're all like
good.
playing
Weird.
dead
No.
over here.
Your dog wasn't on fire. That's good.
Thankfully, yes.
Are
Was
you
your-
all
That
playing
Mind
dead with me?
Stomper.
We were. And we were starting to worry because we're like, okay, 5-minute breaks now, a 10-minute break. Hope he's okay. And then you logged off.
I burned in that fire.
Yeah. We need
Well,
you, Frey. We need you.
We had a lot of time to answer questions.
All right, everybody, come stack up so that when he gets here, we can. We're gonna go ahead and pull you into the fight. Let us know when you're ready.
I'm in the instance. I'm good to go.
All right. Night.
Oh.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Villagers in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm here. I have all say. Thank you.
That worked surprisingly well.
All right, to the right.
Healer curses out. So very good.
All right, portal team, go ahead and go.
Back up,
Jump on
please.
your
Okay, going. Where are we at? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Go ahead and move.
I don't know why I didn't drop on this guy. I'm
exploding.
just bad at the
Beam,
game. I'm
Three,
sorry.
two, one.
What am I doing,
It's
guys? I'm not chaining in ads. And I'm not dropping my Colo so that the Atro's not dead. And then I'm letting
Stop.
myself
We get Night
die.
Hero. Oh,
Night Hero deserves to be dead on the ground right now.
let's get him. Okay. Finish this outro. Oh, good grief. Yeah, that's not good. All right, everybody, into the lava.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. That's what
I'm
we're here for is the
sorry.
reps. We do not expect perfection yet.
These are just
It's
these
coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Guys, we made a mistake and we taught Elevate how to teabag.
Oh no.
No.
I regret everything now.
Go ahead and stack right
Because of
back
bad
up.
influences.
Right? I don't know, Mel. I think it's your fault. You started
Yeah.
it.
Pulling
We
in
have a
3,
replacement crisis.
2, 1.
Don't
I was
stop
so nervous
me
about the
now.
timing not working out. I wasn't doing my job.
No.
Taylor Crisis out behind.
Drop those ults on that outro.
to the
Portal
right.
team go. Nice job, everybody. Murder it.
Towards group. Alright, you gotta start with Bosse.
Okay, we gotta move.
Beam in 3,
Oh,
2,
shit.
1, go. It's up.
Everybody on tail. Roll curses. Okay. We're here. Watch curses. Stack up, everybody. Stack up.
Villagers in 3, 2, 1.
All right, I'm going to put it over here to the left.
Make sure you're aiming towards that outro.
Come to me, my jungle friends.
Towards group.
Ooh. Roll in front of Baze. Curses out, please. Next outro's incoming. Next portal incoming.
There's no shot. I live. Get away from me. How did I live? Oh, there we go.
Okay, we're going to the left. No, we're not. We're going to the right, but we couldn't.
Or the one
Run.
backup. Do one backup.
How am I still alive?
Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's a wipe. Everybody into portal.
Sniper, what's up, man?
Let's see. How many can I beam before it kills me? Ah, somebody came in. Darn it.
Come in there.
I did.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I got one light
Thanks to
effect
well
off of
played.
it. It exploded.
I was like, I got the pragmatic beam. Let's see how many I can. How good is this beam shield?
Pulling in 3, 2 and a half, 1.
Yo.
Yeah, it's a blast bones out
out.
moment.
That was crazy.
I really gotta normalize where my trample goes, you know?
All right, going left. Portal team, go ahead and go.
Towards Unite.
3, 2, 1, beam. It's up.
See it?
Moving.
Waiting for
You're
the
on
wave.
bossy.
Nope, I'm dead.
All right, I got it. Beam, rebeam.
Rebeam now. Now. We need a portal backup.
Coming.
Sorry, chat.
3, 2, 1.
It's all right. It's up.
You got it.
Nice. The other thing too, Mel, is if it's in a place you can't get to, call for rebeam right away.
Yeah, I thought I could. I just died
Gotcha.
to curse.
Yeah,
as
no worries.
It happened.
Thank
Loading
you.
in 3. Towards group.
Guess that's more of a idea for you than anything else. Okay, make sure we're beaming towards those atros.
Do you know how long it is before like it absolutely needs to be rebeamed?
10 seconds. All
Loading
right.
towards group.
Oh, goodness.
OT down.
Yep. Those. Yep, can't catch the curses. That's a wipe, guys. It's a wipe.
You what? Just because of that placement of that slam?
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems fine.
Seems okay.
Hi, Lyriel.
Sure.
All right, driving home sleepy and putting the stream away. All right, man. Have a good one. Chicken fettuccine Alfredo yesterday. Nice, man. Dude, you been cooking up a storm, dude.
Tell me you're out of soul gems already.
It was orange chicken the other day. Lyriel, yeah, it's going well. It's going well.
Elevate.
That's as close as I can come to
Aw,
a
thank
healer
you for
logo.
that.
All right. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I was waiting for that 2.5.
Yeah, sorry, man. I just didn't hit the trample last time.
Sometimes you hit it and it just doesn't happen too. So there's that.
Every bar swap I've had for the last however long.
Oh, God, they've been terrible left.
That was a bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems fine.
Yeah, I don't know how we recover from this, but we can try.
Oh, I didn't die.
I'm gonna drop
Wait,
this
what?
here.
Right?
Wait.
Yeah, we need portal people. Oh, I got death.
OT's dead.
Yeah, it's a wipe. Sorry, guys. I was gonna try, but yeah.
Portal
So
beam,
what happened? Did you
3,
guys go
2,
different
1.
directions?
Want
I
to.
don't know if I lost
Sorry, guys.
taunt last second or.
Hey,
if it
beam,
was
quick!
It's up.
Spray!
she
Oh.
was-
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought we
Yeah,
were
an
working.
elevate just went in. We are wiping.
Oh my god.
So what happened, Frey? Sorry.
I was like, I don't know if I lost taunt or if she was just summoning her Colo and then just didn't turn back in time.
Ah,
She was facing the entrance and summoned her
I
cone.
blame Bosse. Elevate. Are you good? Okay.
This is very true. Pulling in. Hold on. People are in ghost. We're waiting. Oh, it's elevate. Okay, there we go. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, man. It's there's a bit to it. It kind of sucks because you just like wipe it like 90%, or whatever it is. Like you don't really feel like it's a little disheartening wiping at such high health percentages. To me, that's like
Go
the
ahead, Portal
worst
team.
part about it.
Loading in 2. Bosse.
Okay. Following Bosse. Everybody on the tail.
3, 2, 1. Beam. It's up.
Look
Fine,
at that.
Mel.
Clear.
Killing it.
Down.
All right, big
Free,
damage
when
on
your
Bosse.
curse is done, do you want to creep to
Which group?
the left there?
What, sorry?
Going to the right, guys. To the right.
Thank you.
Loading in 2.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was asking if you wanted to come over to the side so we could be beside each other, because I think we got all the curses in the group there.
Gotcha.
We did. Good. Wipe it up.
Well, at least we're getting through the portal. You know, couldn't be a baker. My kitchen was a total disaster after breading some chicken.
I should have said something there. My bad. I think it just got lost in all of the things happening. Because I heard you, Knight.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I just, like I said, I just think it got lost. So yeah, don't ever hesitate to say, hey, come on down this way, or Frey, or something. So,
Right.
if I miss it.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, well, we're kind of leaving Bosse on the side she stops at. That is a good point, Frey. All right, we're going to the right. You want to be kind of a slam's distance away from wherever the last slam was.
To the right.
Curse, curse, curse. We still don't have an Atro. There we go.
Portal team, go. If you haven't already. Ooh, nice slam placement.
Bossy?
3, 2, 1.
We're
Beam.
moving. Moving,
it's
moving.
up. Beam is up.
Behind you, Mel. Behind you.
I'm going to this corner.
Alright.
This A-bomb's gonna. Never mind.
Did it slam again?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
wasn't checking my health. Sorry.
That's all right.
Are we gonna try this with this excellent?
Placement. Yeah, let's do it.
Nope, I'm down.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Wipe it up. So
I'm gonna gen some
in
ult.
that instance, Frey, don't get so far out in front of the group. But I heard you say clearly it's time to move. When it's time for us to move, because Frey's got a better vision than you and I do, Knight, on where that cone is. We should all, as a group, start moving if the Atro is up. We just move as a group. And DPS, we need to turn, be on her tail, but turn and be finishing off whatever A-bomb is up. It's an always thing. We're always hitting something. If an A-bomb is up, it's priority. Make sense?
Frey, do you have room for a? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
For a what, sorry?
It's all good. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. I wish I had more ulti gen, and I wish I had.
Big damage. Let's push out that Atro.
Yeah. Need bar space.
To the right. Drop those dots in the corner. And portal team, go ahead and go. Atro's across the room. Drop bolts on it. Yep, there we go. Frey, your horn.
Explode against you. Left and group.
Curse.
Alright, got me.
Okay. Following Frey. Somebody caught curses.
Beam.
Oh,
3,
and got
2,
stuck.
1. Now. I'm down. Need to pull
Yeah.
back up.
I think you're all
Oh.
down because somebody got
somebody
stuck
came
there.
down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got pulled in.
Yeah, we got to move ASAP.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
my
what to
pull's a
do
bit
with
late.
the curse I ended up with.
Yeah.
Just
you
follow with
wanna,
the curse, I guess.
Yep. Follow with the curse.
Okay.
Because remember also the healers are trying to stay behind you as well. They're trying to stay behind all of us. So when it's time to move, the whole group just kind of moves together. And if you're cursed, you're just a step behind.
Part of the problem is if the Atro's not dead, like
Yep.
I have to stay pretty far to the outside.
Yeah. So priority one is get that Atro dead.
All right.
The trouble is if it's so far across the room, I hate to make the portal team wait. Can the portal team just wait until it gets in and drop their ults on it? I don't know what the timing is for the
For
portal.
the portal?
Is it like,
So the longer we wait to go down there, the more damage we're taking down there. So like the AoE damage down there like sucks the longer we're down there. So if we go down right away, it's a lot better. And then also the longer we wait, the faster that this cone is going to start spinning up here. So it's going to take us the same amount of time to get it done down there because we're kind of going as fast as we can at this point and we're still learning. But it is going to make you guys still have to run away from a cone. So it's kind of a whatever you think is best.
I just drop my ult and then leave.
Right, which
in
is
the corner
great.
where it's supposed to be.
And that's what I've been doing too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then
If
we're
it's
good
up
then.
and if it's not up, then I just go because
Yeah. Okay.
If I could drop chains, I could run vamp drain, which would allow me to colo right off the pull and on the Atro. Right now,
We have cat with chains. You don't need chains.
all right, I'll take it off. Great.
Okay.
You've asked me to have that before, specifically. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All good.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Yay! I can vamp train. I actually have the other morph, Daedric, because I wanted the longer duration.
Behind.
Because it's twice as long, or half again as long, rather.
Here's in 3, 1.
T exploding in 2.
All right. 3,
Just
2,
use. I could
1.
just use chain to taunt.
It's up.
That would be a thing.
Right next to Basse.
I got it.
No,
Curse is behind.
We're up.
All right. Mel up.
Going towards.
Stack in tight, everybody.
Frey, I'm gonna go in the doorway here, man.
Okay, everybody come to crown. We're getting 2 spread out. Go ahead and move, Frey. To the corner.
the curse is out.
Oh, and I killed the main tank.
Behind.
Oh. I like that pace. Go ahead and wipe it up, guys. Portal's coming right now.
I'm just getting old.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ah, that feels so much better.
No, I think that was a miscommunication, and I am sorry, Knight.
No, it's all good. I think we just wanted both of them at some point.
Gotcha.
I
Stack
think
up.
I think we were
Let's do
also.
it.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
When we're down in a portal, does the health not regen?
Thanks, sniper. I
No.
appreciate it, man.
Oh, okay, good to know.
It's, you're
Thank you.
you're taking in constant damage. That's why we have you healing. Your flail is also a heal, so you can flail a ghost also. Shield, flail, flail.
I'm
and
glad
that
I
will help
didn't steer
you.
you wrong, Thatcher, on Helldivers.
I put a heal on my backfire.
Okay. As long as you don't, yeah, we want to make sure that you've got maximum damage also. So we'll get there.
Maximum damage.
Yeah.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Maximum boss aid damage.
No. How did I not get cursed?
Feel like curse is
To
out.
the right.
Right.
Watch curses.
Back up, please.
I
Unless you can res me.
just died in your arms tonight.
Knight is down. All right.
Oh no, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
good.
I
It's
have no
fine,
idea
it's
what I'm
fine.
doing.
Atra is looking really healthy though.
Oh.
Just hit the portal again.
He must work
Healer's
out.
got it. Healer's got it.
Oh my gosh. Like a cheating system, this is the best version of what Division was.
That's all
Really
you
enjoying that
did.
part.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel and Deb,
Must have
you're
been
up.
some
Get it,
kind of
girls. You guys
dot.
got it. Go, go, go. Oh man. So close.
So I have a
What a
question.
Pringle it?
I guess I need clarification on what you told
We're not-
Alex.
we're not
Health
Pringling.
does not
It would be
run
nice.
down there.
It'd be fun.
No, you're taking. Well, it does sort of, but you're taking in constant damage.
I was watching my health and it did not go up. I
If
had
you're
to put on a
healing,
heal.
yeah, it's because you're taking all that damage.
Okay,
you're-
so it is your flail is healing you though.
Yes.
Okay.
If you're-
Downstairs?
I mean, I shield downstairs. I don't know that I would flail, but I mean, I guess you could. I mean, I just shield, so I hit a ghost and then I shield, and then my shield is what heals me. So like an arc shield, there's a heal on it, although it's only if you have crux. So, and then also when you stand on the pad to beam, that does give you a heal, like as you're beaming on the pad. But as soon as you step off of it, you kind of don't have the heal anymore. But that pad does give you a temporary like heal. As you're doing the beam thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only as
It
you're doing
was,
the beam. Just
only-
standing there won't do it. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Um,
so potion
shielding,
does you
but
no good.
seems
Potion
like-
does fine.
A potion will help you. Yeah, I would definitely keep
Okay.
popping them down there. I mean, anything. It's not like you have like a debuff on you. It's just every time you hit a ghost, basically it chunks like about. They say half your health. I don't know if it's really half your health, but it chunks a big piece of your health. So you have to heal after every single ghost hit down there, basically, or shield. And I just shield myself and then hit, shield, hit, and that's pretty much all I do.
Yeah, shield
Yeah.
shield yourself before you even start damaging them.
Yeah.
Also, I think they took the heal off of flail unless you hit something last batch, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
So flail
That's
will not be
correct.
healing you. Also, flail, if you hit more than one ghost, you take damage for more
You're
than
gonna
one
die.
ghost. So
Exactly.
flail is
and
a
I wouldn't
Oh.
do that.
is an AOE.
Ah.
So I would
okay,
not
yeah,
I would not do that. If
And I
Okay.
think
So shield, light attack, shield, light attack.
I
I've
think
used
this
flail
was-
to heal.
I
I
think
have
this
been
was
trying
mentioned-
that, but it's killing me. So I have.
Yeah,
to
then
put on
don't do
heal.
it. Yeah, then I wouldn't do that. Light attack only.
shield light attack. Yeah.
Yep.
And
just
I
like
think
Jess
this was
said.
mentioned last time, but like if you don't have siphoning spells, red CP slotted, I would definitely do that, especially if you're shielding,
Yes.
because most of these shields are magicka shields, and so basically every time you kill something, you get magicka back, and so that will help you down there sustain your magicka shields. So again, I know that's been mentioned, but in case you didn't hear that, that's really, really important down there. It helps tremendously to sustain my mag shield on my stam character. Just
Yep.
FYI.
Reminders.
And if
Yep,
you are
reminders are
using a
always good.
stam shield, there's a different CP right beside that one that will do the same thing, but for stamina.
Yep. Exactly.
That's Bastion.
And again, I can't emphasize this enough. Thousands of people have done the portal with nothing but shielding and light attacking. If
all
that
I'm
that's you don't need
Same.
there's nothing more complicated than that. If you have some other issue, like you have a dot up that is killing ghosts for you, like that could be an issue. But like
Yep.
shield and
Oh.
light attack is literally all you need ever. And so if it feels more complicated than that, we need a problem solved, but it shouldn't be.
I was just going to say, one of the things to really pay attention to is your quick cloak. Are you running quick cloak?
No,
Mm,
I took it off because of this issue.
Okay.
Don't
So-
run
I let
quick
mine
look
run
down
I
out.
just wait until it runs out. If I'm called into portal, I give it a second, let
Yeah.
it finish its course, and then go down. Don't ever go down with quick cloak running.
It just feels so bad
All
because
right.
you wipe right
Okay.
here,
And
Wampus.
the only other thing to worry about down
So it's,
there
like,
is that AoE
demoralizing.
chases after you, and you probably know that.
But the
Just
group has
obviously
actually
run away
picked
from
up
that.
and
You
got
don't want them
past
to hit
this.
You'll get a target.
Honestly, relatively quickly. All right, pulling
Thing
in.
loves me.
3, 2, 1.
Go Frey. To the right.
Shoot from behind.
Stay stacked together, guys. Don't run around.
A-bomb's tripping.
oh
Oh god,
no,
he's gonna
what a
slam
brat.
twice.
Why did he do that?
He bugged out. I don't know.
Run.
He didn't
3,
actually.
2, 1, beam. Beam is up.
Can we kill this guy?
Yeah, everybody turn and kill him.
We're up.
On tail. Get knight up, somebody.
Elevates on it.
Charge crew. Splitting in 2.
I'm gonna put him in the entrance again.
Next abomination incoming. Drop those ults if you've got them. Ray.
Oh.
Hey, which way are we going? Ah, I got confused. Yep, you guys went right. What is with these guys? Portal 2, hopefully you're gone.
Wow, I'm dead already. Sorry,
All
back
right.
up, please.
Okay, going.
Well, I was going.
Gotta start.
Fall
Bitter
back up.
marrow?
That's probably the AoE. Did the AoE catch up with you? Like the little roving one on the ground?
I don't think so, but
It even touches your toes. Yeah, it hurts, but
Did the res go?
Or
It's a
could
wipe,
have-
guys.
Oh, or what?
It's a wipe.
it could have just been that you hit a ghost and you weren't shielded. It takes a little bit of getting used to down there. So, not a-
Imagine this was Dune and we were riding on a sand bike and
Did you
beside
get
was a
any ghosts
jerboa.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
I hit
gosh.
several-
Shield,
three
ghost,
three
shield.
ghosts and 3 shields, and I was dead.
Okay.
I hit 2 ghosts.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. That's very encouraging. Everyone learns the mechs as they progress.
Healed.
Enough practice
Didn't
makes
make
it
it.
perfect.
And
Thanks,
what
man.
shield are you using?
Very
out there?
encouraging.
I healed. I didn't shield.
Oh no, you got a shield.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
You can heal
Yeah,
if
I've
it's
got
big
my-
enough.
Impervious room one.
Yeah?
that I'm using.
Yeah. I don't know what, because like that's what a Necro I think is supposed to do.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Yes, they do keep respawning. So if you take too long, they'll respawn in your area
Where is he?
again. So you're
I
gonna
don't
have to
know what
backtrack and kill the same
Mando.
ones you already
Oh,
killed.
he's on
So yeah,
Arcanist.
that's why you have to go really, really fast down there to get them all down so that you can get your pad.
I'd use that shield though, Mando. It's broken. If you're on an arc, man.
You
If you got it.
say this again. Use the shield.
Yeah, I'd use the
Mhm.
shield, man, because it's pretty
Okay.
broken. Because it gives like it gives like twice the value for like the first second, and so it's just gonna be much better than a heal. It just depends what class you're on, I guess.
I just slapped it on.
Another thing for Portal Elevate is like if you get your whole quadrant done, go ahead. Like there's nothing wrong with going to the other people's quadrants and helping them. Just because the faster you can get the whole thing done, the less that they'll respawn. So yeah, that's totally okay to do that. Too.
Yeah, there'll be times too that you'll go down. There's like nothing, maybe one in your quadrant and a whole bunch of them in somebody else's. Just clear the room of the ghosts. The
Yeah,
quadrants is
exactly.
really for where you're going to beam from,
Yeah.
so that everybody knows where to go. Or
Stan,
slice, whatever you want to call it.
Loosen Echoes.
All right, are you good, Mando?
Yes, I am. I put the shield on.
Pearlescent
All right,
Ward.
let's do it.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to think for next patch because that's what we want. Want to be looking forward. Oh,
In tight, everybody. Come in close. Uh-oh.
I was trampling because I didn't know I still had taunt or vampirating. I don't remember which.
To the right.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough ultimate.
Healer triggers out behind. behind.
Powerful
behind.
Assault, PA is good.
Got those ults.
And that's it for right now. And I say those because there's one more. It would be Saxleal. But I don't know about it being useful next patch.
Beam and oh shoot, sorry. Sorry, Laria.
We gotta move,
Hey, we're
guys. We gotta
moving,
move.
we're
One beam, it's up.
Healers are blowing up. Be careful. Oh, that's not a healer.
That
Sorry
was
about
me.
that, Laria. That was my
No.
fault.
Kill this A-bomb, guys.
okay.
Kill this A-bomb,
Yep.
please.
Kill the A-bomb and then come get the reses, please. Stack up, guys. Oh, no,
Kill
it's
it.
down.
You're fine.
Okay, let's get our reses. Knight needs... Okay, good. Everybody's on. Big heals on main tank.
Main tank is down.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'll try to
I got to say. I got the
Watch
boss.
curses. Just watch curses, everybody. The size loose. Be careful.
Well.
All right, now I got it.
Okay, good.
We got this.
The other trick is like
Yeah.
make it as it's being asked for.
Floating in 3.
Okay. Going left, right, right.
See what Chris is out.
Kill this abomination. Portal 2.
Cast, damn you.
Should drop bolts if you've got them. Do we need to move, Frey? Is that... Oh, good grief. Yep. Too late. Oh,
Floating 2.
yeah, we're all
Stack
cursed.
tight. Stack tight.
Well, we made it to
back
beam
up.
phase, but
Yeah, go ahead, wipe it
The
up, guys.
shield worked.
So in that instance, Frey, let us know we're moving.
Yeah, that time it was a. As I was moving, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta move.
Oh, so yeah.
So
And
I'm-
for the team, we move with Frey and
I'm a DPS
turn
main with
and finish
would
off
like to have a
the
tank
A-bomb.
set up competent enough to use if needed or when a change of pace. Stan,
Nice.
like
So Portal 2
I mean,
got to beam phase.
I guess if you want to like be able to pop in, you should have them pre-made. But otherwise, the trick is to
Progress.
just not make it until you're asked for it. You know,
Let's
if you
do it.
can. All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
And tight.
Because I've been in that situation before, and
Okay, bombs
that's
out.
that's what I tended to do.
And we're going right.
So Chris is out. Behind, behind, behind.
There's the say bomb.
Alright, gonna start with
Nice,
the
we're
boss.
moving. Stay on tail.
Chris is out. Oh, I'm sorry, Frey.
All right, 3,
Just
2,
fine?
1. Beam, it's up.
I'm on it.
We're up.
Nice job. Next abomination, we're going entrance. Drop bolts on those abominations.
Woo! Okay, I'm okay. Ah!
Oh! I caught it, sorry. Finish that abomination, please. Coming to you, Frey. Abomination's down. Keep going. Stack in tight. Roll curses.
Woo!
Floating in 1.
Curse, curse, curse. Yeah.
Okay, portal's up.
oh,
Going right. Okay, we got people running all over the place.
I need a
Stack up
portal.
tight. Portal backup's
Yo,
dead.
Can we get those?
Oh, we're good.
Can we get those bodies in the back?
Yeah, Knight's down.
Oh,
Staring at the
Portal
bodies, wondering if anybody was
Yeah,
going to
it's a
res
wipe.
them.
Progress. Yeah, curses, guys. Got to roll the curses every time.
Oh man. Or just fill up your
Especially
sticker book as much as
we're
possible for
stacking and
potential
getting better at
sets.
stacking
Yeah.
together. If you catch it, the whole group's down.
This fight is a great wall of
Alright,
ESO.
Reps. Come stack up.
Yeah. It's the pulling in 3, 2, 1. When Gandalf said "You shall not pass," he was actually talking about Basse. A lot of people don't know that. That's a hidden piece of Lord of the Rings trivia there for you guys.
Coming in tight, everybody. We don't want a line, we want to stack. First day bombs up. We're going left. Watch curses.
Oh dear God, I can't get it.
Oh, goodness. All right. That's probably going to be a wipe. I'm going to let Portal work their magic.
Beaming.
Um,
3, 2, 1. Now. Oh, we lost one.
Yeah, that's a wipe up here anyhow. We got
Okay.
a slam in the middle. But I figured you guys could
You can go
get a
take it if you
chance.
want. All right, I died. Never mind.
Elder Scrolls movie would be hard.
beam. Look up.
I don't know if the first taunt I threw hit an archer. I know the second or third one did,
Yeah, I got the beam for the first time.
but
Hey!
Same.
Progress! Curses is our issue right now. We just have to get better at rolling them.
3, 2, 1. Elder Scrolls Nerf of Pillagers. That's a bad movie, man. It's a bad movie. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Oh, you're such a brat. To the left, to the left. Everything you own.
Villagers in 3, 2, 1.
Loading towards group.
Finish this abomination quickly.
3, 2, 1. Beam. We're up.
We gotta
it's
move?
Up. Beam up. Whatever. Thanks, we're up.
Oh.
Can we? Yeah.
When Frey says it's time to move, we have to move and turn and finish the abomination. We ended up with 2 slams that time.
I think we need to stay and kill it, personally.
Well, the
I think
Go
we
ahead.
need to figure out the DPS to be able to kill it before that happens.
I don't disagree. Right now, because we're still so scattered, we're not there.
Loading in 2.
And that one came out late.
Get the curses out.
Okay. Left.
Be dead.
Oh no.
We're okay, guys, so far. We're okay. Okay, now we're not okay.
Yeah. Main tank's down.
Well, it would have been fine. Just the second slam.
Oh, the slam.
Yeah, because I could have grabbed the boss A and we didn't have an Atcher up. We could have chilled.
Yep.
I just really think we got to kill that Atro before we have to move.
Oh, I
Because
don't disagree. Yeah.
yeah, just so everybody else is on the same page, though, guys. When Frey like comes way over here, we're all way out of position to get curses. We're almost certain to get curses, and if we move at all, we lose most of our damage. Right? We lose because we're not able to move at the same pace and do full damage, and so it just makes things worse.
And Frey, maybe wait a little bit longer before you go,
Yeah.
before we start to move.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait longer to move from the cone.
Right. So wait until it's coming right at us.
I think so. Frey's on the far side,
Uh-huh.
so the group can scoot to the center, whichever towards Frey, for a minute and still continue to DPS if there's like 10% left. And then once it's dead, then we all move. So like maybe you could say start like move or whatever, but like that means like start moving DPS so you don't get caught in it, because DPS is the first people are going to get yanked in. I'm the second, and then Frey's like a distant third.
Right.
And then we could all move together.
That's the point. Yeah. We should all be moving together. The thing is and I hope everybody's doing this, is when Frey calls to move and that Atro isn't quite finished, I'm moving as I'm facing it and beaming it to finish it off.
If I move that Atro and we don't kill it, it's 100% going to slam on me in the middle of the arena every single time, though. I don't think we can move until that Atro's dead.
Okay. So then it becomes a thing about when to and when not to push Atros.
Elder Souls. I like it.
So if we can get consistently to push out that first Atro immediately, as soon as we pull boss A, we push out that Atro. Everybody's doing their part. Lots of damage. Do we need to stop on boss A like 5 seconds before the?
No, I think we
Portal's
need. I
coming
think
up?
we need a parse harder. I think we
Okay.
need more gas, more.
That's fair.
More rod, whatever you want to say.
Okay.
I usually drop my ulti right at the beginning and I have it back when the A-bomb comes up, but maybe I should just keep it for the A-bomb.
No, as long as you've got it back for the A-bomb, that's
Okay.
what's important.
Okay.
Because we do need to push boss A out.
Okay.
We've got to get that abomination out.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
My horn.
Thank you, thank you.
Focusing too much ult, not giving my buffs.
There we go. A-bomb's out. And we're going to the right. Watch curses.
OT's dead.
Portal back up.
It's a wipe.
Yeah, that's a wipe. Just wipe it up, guys. Do that again. We have to do those.
Imagine Boss A is a spin instructor. She seems to like cardio. Oh man. Elder Scrolls cartoon could be fun too.
Check up.
I like it.
Check your food. Let's.
We actually get to explore the lore of Tamriel that way. That'd be cool, Sniper.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, if I'm going to ask you to die a bunch, least I could do.
All right. Pulling in 3, 2,
Gracias,
1.
gracias.
Welcome, welcome.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're gonna do nothing but vamp drain here. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Nice job. A-bomb's out, and we're going to the right.
Get the curses out.
Moidor it.
Where's Knight? My group.
All right, everybody. Nice.
Did all we have to do was
Alright.
ask for more DPS?
and we get it. Don't get in front of Boss A. Stay behind. Oh boy. Yeah, you cannot get in front of Boss
All right,
A ever.
3, 2, 1, beam.
Back up, please.
Yeah, we're dead.
Oh.
Are we
We're all
wiping?
dead. Yeah, we're all dead
Okay.
up here. Sorry.
Was that a
Everybody but
scythe
Cat.
or what?
Yeah, that was a scythe. So when we go to move, you still have to stay behind Boss A. You can't get
Third
closer to
phase
her
is
than
where
the
most
tip of
people
her
get
tail.
stuck.
If you are too close to her, you're going to catch scythe. Whether you're on her butt too close, you can catch the curse
Had to shake the DPS
from
away.
Frey
Yeah, something,
easily
man.
'cause there's no
I'd
time
use a
for you to
cattle prod at
react.
this point.
But when she
That
does
was great,
that
though.
scythe, it's going to kill you
That was
and
easy.
the main tank.
Ulti pull.
Okay.
Pulling
Sounds like
3,
a good
2,
plan.
1.
Light attack away, folks. Left. Oh, shoot.
Oh, I just stood there. I didn't really care. I figured we were probably good by now. I think everybody was, but Desi's good.
I was trying to get a little more. It's okay.
Night Hero said you had enough.
Evidently.
I forgot I had sax on.
Go ahead, wipe it up, guys. All right. I got the curse on my dead body.
I guess it depends how you
It's just an
So it's nice
insult
to know you
from
can
him.
dodge the cone.
Yeah.
depends how you count it, I suppose, Sniper. Oaks is definitely your strength and conditioning coach. Oh my god. It's true. It's true.
Oh.
That's
Right.
fully inside of the dodging, and I was like, yes. Now I
What's
know.
that? What's that elevate?
Like if you're inside the cone, you can just dodge inside. You won't get pulled in.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Oh, sorry.
Selvok
Oh,
is a
that's right. You
jazzercise
weren't with us
instructor.
that first night. Yeah. If you dodge roll inside of it, just as a reminder for everybody, you won't get yanked in. So if you find yourself in there, dodge roll out of there.
All right. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
In snug, everybody. Right on her tail. To the left.
Oh my gosh.
See what Triss is out behind.
Watch yourselves.
Ooh.
Oh.
Maybe we could
Huh.
get like a
3, 2, 1, beam. Beam up.
I got it.
baby crying as like the curses near group, and that way everybody would be like, "Oh dear God."
Are we resin people or
Go
crying?
No.
Yeah,
No,
like
go
a,
ahead and die.
a real loud. You know what? I'd take a res probably. Okay.
One more ulti pull, and then one more pull, and we're done.
Oh my gosh. Lion Turley from DSR remind me of Hans. Hans and
all the
Franz
LG.
from old SNL skits. Oh my god.
Culture.
They do, man. They do. They do get those vibes. Timothy, you're like dead on, man. 100%. They do. I am Hans, and this is Franz, or whatever it was.
And it's like,
Oh
what
no,
are
no.
y'all
Then
taking
we're
so
here to
long
pump
for?
you up.
Just lucky timing.
To the right.
man.
Was that like Dana Carvey in like a muscle suit or something? That one was hilarious, man.
No, you are the best.
Hold on, I want to
All
try
right.
something.
Okay, what are you trying? Uh-oh.
If I play dead, will she side me still? Let's see, Frey. Maybe if I'm playing dead, she won't do anything. Will anything affect? Oh no.
We're at the cone.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
Yeah, this was a ulti pull.
I know we were practicing.
Oh, gotcha.
We can't dodge for too long. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know what the guy looks like, but I forget his name.
It's not
playing
an
dead
infinite stay in the cone and dodge.
It woke me up, Lyriel. It woke me up. It didn't seem
All right,
like I was
gang.
taking
One
damage.
final pull.
Did you get a note from someone
Last pull
saying not to
energy.
come to Rock Grove tomorrow? Oh gosh. Oh man. Daedric told me something funny once. He said, pulling in 3, 2. Hold on, I'll say it. Oh man, what was it? I'm gonna butcher it, man. Something like you just have to wait, like you just have to go through Rockgrove enough until the all the suicide bombers in the group decide there's something worth living for,
job.
or something like that.
The sooner we get it out, the sooner Knight can get it and put it in position for us. To the right.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Did that
Came
count?
just in.
Ah.
Just came our way, that thing.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's all right. You guys, we got a lot of really good practice tonight. No worries, Elevate.
That shit didn't count. Come on.
That's all right. It happens to all of us.
Man.
But it was a good night. I think we got a lot of practice in. I think we got a good rhythm going when we can not be cursed. I think we've got a good plan. And now it's just bringing those deeps. The deeps is going to be really, really important as we're trying to get these Atros down. And like I said, the faster we can push out that first one, the sooner Knight gets to grab it, no matter where it is, and then everybody, including Portal Team, can drop their ults on it and get it dead quick before they have to go into Portal. But yeah, great night.
Thanks,
Any thoughts?
everybody.
Any questions?
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mando. Again, you've always got a place.
Thanks, yeah, sorry about that. I kind of...
No
yeah.
worries. Glad
Thanks
you got
for
to join us
filling,
even
Mando.
for a bit.
Me too.
How many characters do I have?
All right, gang. Anybody got any thoughts?
capped out,
Any
man.
debrief you want to do before we call
I'll
it?
show you. That last one was a roll dodge issue. Just something else to keep in mind. Just not to end on a negative note, but we can do it. We got this.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Roll dodge, beam, curses.
Hold on.
Curses are
You do it.
tricky, I think, especially with the current latency. Like, I think you gotta probably be more on top of them
I
than.
mean, to be honest, I didn't even see it just because of the cone. It was in the cone as I was running out.
Yeah.
It like came through like the portal.
Oh, I wasn't trying to. I don't think that was the one that made the night go this way. I think we all equally share in
We
the
all caught
cursing.
at least one.
Yeah. So I wasn't
Everybody.
trying to. Yeah, I didn't mean that last one elevate. I just mean like in general, man.
Yep. The thing that'll help too is if you get a chance to join another group running Rock Grove, just join up, and get some practice in, really the situational awareness, watching through the slams, make sure you don't get hit with one because you're standing too close to a slam and it came
Yeah,
through it,
dude.
or
You actually can't
portal
even
or,
see half of them.
because they come everywhere and they go through everything because they're seeking us out to destroy us.
Oh yeah, you can't see half of them, just barely.
Have a great night, everybody. I will see you all on Wednesday. John is going to join us on Wednesday.
Heck yeah, thank you for group.
Yes.
Thanks,
thank
guys.
you. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, I'll just yeah. So I've probably leveled like 30 characters over time. I've at least done 30. So I used to have 4 Nightblades. I now have 3. So like I've leveled different classes instead of like race changing because it just feels bad. So I have 2 like Necros down here. One's one's a Breton, one's a Red Guard, and then I have a Nord that I was just on. So yeah, and then DPS Arcanist, DPS / healer Templar. This is like a character I leveled up with Lyriel, where we were doing quests and stuff. So like we both had like a low level character. So this is like an extra warden. It's kind of my Stam warden at this point. I think this is what I did my bleed build on. This was my PvP Nightblade / stealing Nightblade. Although I would steal on most of them. This is PvP / stealing. The DPS Necro here. Healing Arc here. This Sorcerer has been a little bit abandoned for the most part. I think currently it's set up as some sort of DPS and maybe as a healer. I think it can heal as well. Trash Can Arsonist here is currently set up as a healer, but it's also my DPS DK. Healer Necro here with the Argonian. This is an Argonian, if you can't tell. And then Warden, which I use for my healer and for my DPS, my Brittlin, as you might imagine. My main, who has specs of everything, but is a Dark Elf. So I've tanked, healed, DPS'd, Stam, Mag, whatever, and PvP'd on him a decent amount. Tank Arcanist, which is, I think it's a Nord. And then Tank Templar, Tank Sork. I leveled these 2 up relatively recently. And then, Tank Warden, Tank Dragon Knight, Tank Nightblade, another one, and then Tank Necro. That Sork looks abandoned. Give that guy a sandwich. Yeah, man, he's a little thin. He's a little thin. He could use a little filling out. Put a little meat on the bones, so to speak. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. So I have 3 of a lot of classes. What kills me is there's 20 characters, and there's 7 classes. So you can't have 1 spec for each. Like, why doesn't it go to 21? Like that would make sense to me. Just me. Yeah, but well, I don't know. That's it for this evening, guys. They probably set the limit before ARCs came out. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I actually, Lyriel, they upped the limit when the ARCs came out, and I think they upped it when the Necros came out too. But I know they upped it when the ARCs came out. So yeah, you have to neglect 1 class. They are bad at math. Maybe I could see that. I could see the bad at math. Oh man, yeah. So this is why when I was like offering advice for people for like the next patch, the first bit of advice I gave, I didn't really like. Apparently there was and Zoss knew this. They have data on it apparently, but there's a lot of people with only 1 character, and I can't imagine that. Seeing as I have 20, and that's because I recently leveled up these 2, like relatively, and I've had I've had more characters than this that I've deleted over time. Usually, what I do is I keep a couple as like throwaways, just in case I want to do something. We did a low level prog where we were all on like level 10s. Yeah, and it was a good time. I want to see that data. Yeah, and so it was like it was a good time. How does someone survive with 1 character? Oh yeah, dude, it's wild. Like people commented on my videos talking about it because I gave them the impression that they had to level up a 2nd character, and yeah, I got comments, man. I don't know what the date is, but Zoss specifically made sure to tell people that like you could do the quest if you don't have, characters for everything. So I don't know. But it's kind of crazy. I mean, I understand if you're just starting and whatever. The other thing is like it's pretty easy to level them up, It's like pretty quick. What's my favorite build? I'd probably say Magblade is like one of my favorites for like running around doing stuff. Sniper. I think Swallow Soul is like a spam bull has always been really good. And if you're like dying even before Ropo and everything, you just hit Swallow Soul, spam Swallow Soul, and you can keep yourself alive. Do pretty much anything. Yeah, that's a really nice. It's a good looking helm, huh? You can see some of them are decked out a little bit better than others. This guy clearly has gotten some love. This one not so much. Yeah, and then this guy, he's properly attired. This one kind of as well. I don't love this look, honestly, but it looks different, I suppose, than the other ones. This is a set from Vardenfell. It's pretty legit. I don't know that this one character folk know what they are missing. So much XP, transmute, master writs left on the table. Yeah, it's pretty easy to level a character, too. Like, it can go pretty quick. And if you've been playing for a while, you have a bunch of extra XP scrolls, right? So you can just, like, pop one during an XP event. And, like, the way I level characters, too, usually is I'll, like, log in, do a random normal, do a BG, and log out. And it's, like, pretty quick. Sometimes I don't even do the BG, but you usually need PvP skill item, on supports at least. And then, random normal when you're a low-level character is going to take like 5 or 10 minutes. Unless you're stuck with a group that's like light attacking only, which happens. But if you can get some guild, if you tell most people in a Trials guild, if anybody wants to run and you've got a low-level character, they will hop on their parse DPS and like kill everything for you. So they're just happy to get a 3-minute random normal. So fungal grotto or whatever. Even if you don't play them very much, lots of utility for extra tunes. Yeah, I think you can buy XP scrolls for a few thousand each. Yeah, they're really cheap. Yeah, especially like the lower ones. Like it's not. I mean, again, if you're like new, I get it. It's a little bit expensive, but it's not very much. Yeah, this guy isn't decked out at all. I just do the worm cult on this guy. Bucket Brigade person here. Again, kind of abandon the Sork. And then most of my tanks, I like the polys on the tanks because the polys are large. And so they make you stand out. Most people you can really see. So that's cool. I really like this poly. It's like probably my favorite poly here. Although I usually don't very often get to play with that poly. I just feel like this guy is supposed to be the Necro, should be the Hellraiser, or whatever it is, Soul Blazer or whatever. I think, yeah. Donate once in a month to support an abandoned Sork. Oh, man. I mean, just like Sork DPS is, you got the pets usually, and then it's like pretty basic rotation. A lot of people have Sork, so there's just haven't been asked to run one usually. Like I run the, Sork tank, even a Sork healer a bit, but usually don't have too much of a reason to run the Sork. Yeah, I don't know, just is what it is. I made sure to deck out some of these guys though. They're pretty cool. Kind of hopping multi-classing phases out of the pets for Sork, but I doubt it will. Yeah. Kind of okay. Sorry, kind of hoping multi-class phases out the pets for the Sork. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a little weird. It's kind of unfortunate the way the skill lines are in a lot of ways. Like there just needs to be some love, and Zoss said several years ago that they would go back to just once a year balancing everything, and everybody was happy about it. And then they did that for 1 year. And then they stopped doing that. It's like they felt that like 3 people were asking and those 3 people left. And so they just like stopped. I don't know. So then they started updating stuff constantly. And the problem was for players is like things are constantly changing. You just figured out what the meta was and now it's changing again. And the reality of it is that most players, even in-game players, are like 2 or 3 patches out of date most of the time. And then for content creators, which are do a lot of like free work essentially for ZOS, right? You make a build, and if it's going to be obsolete in 3 months, either you don't update it, but you got to leave it up because like you're not going to make any money. That's what most of them would do. You go the Zynode route, or not Zynode, I'm sorry, Outcast route, where you just like your builds are always years out of date. Or you just like, what are you going to do? You can't make a build that's going to be, it's not worth the time and effort to put in to make a build if it's going to be obsolete in 3 months. And ZOS got feedback, and so they said they were going to stop it. Happened for a year, and then they went back. So I think we're going to see a bunch of balancing. Like I think in 3 months from the patch release, we're going to see another balancing round, and it's going to be, I don't know, or maybe they won't, and they'll just leave everything the way it is. But it's kind of unfortunate that they didn't put more forethought, and effort into kind of balancing some of the skill lines a bit more. With subclassing, isn't the Templar sort of getting erased from the game with in-game content? I don't think so, Bill. Actually, there's actually meta DPS builds that are using the Templar, one of the Templar lines, and so that's, and then I also think for tanks they're really good. It's so funny. I heard another creator, I won't say who was talking about how like the Nightblades and Templars as a whole have been such bad tanks, but now you can just grab one of their skill lines. Nightblades and Templars have not been bad in literal years. Like they've actually been really good for over a year. I want to say 2 years for Nightblade for sure. Templar has, I think it's the same it's been a long time. I'll just say that. I don't remember how long, but over a year. And it's funny that they're still like, oh, they're bad. Oh, but now you can take a couple of skill lines. And it's like, they were never bad. But nah, then. So there's Sork. Sork is coming up a bit. Sork skill lines are a little odd. And it does look like there's some DPS builds that are like speccing into one or the other. It's odd. It's just kind of weird. They're mixed in a weird way. I see people that really, what I've been saying a lot with rosters and stuff too, is you have people that like a class, and those skill lines show up more on their rosters than anything else. So I've probably done it right. Other people have done it where it's like, oh, you really like a DK, so 2 DK skill lines, when it's like, I really think you just need 1. I've seen the same with Sorks, even as healers, where it's like, oh, I forget the name of the skill right now. What is it called? They have an AoE skill that functions very similar to combat prayer, but it also provides, I think, minor vitality, a minor healing buff of some sort. I think it's minor vitality, and also provides AoE major main, which is really cool. Very situationally, but it's not that good. It's a spammable. If it was a heal over time, that would make sense. It occupies the same space that combat prayer does, except for it gives different buffs. So then you have like 2 spammables that you're like trading off on, and it doesn't really make sense. Situationally, AoE major main like S tier, as is the healing buff. But when do you need that? The new trial, yeah, kind of. Probably just for the second boss, but it's just kind of an odd situation. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that pretty much everything has something that you want to grab at some point. I think that Wardens are really not looking great. Making a Brittledin is like, nah. I made one, and I was having problems, and I talked to someone else today, and they said that they also made one that was partially like 150k, and then they ran out of mag halfway through because all of the frost damage skills are all mag. And it doesn't matter. They even tried like light armor, and because you get a lot of recoveries and reduce cost, and it still wasn't enough. And so it sucks because, you know, when it comes to like a warden, ice warden, like you get a bunch of sustain from your animal companion skill line, and you also get a bunch of stamina abilities. You get the Betty Netch, gives you 5% extra damage. You get shocks, stam shocks, so you have a really hard hitting but stamina costing skill. And then, you know, then you get the ice from the skill line, but you're only going to grab the ice skill line for a Frost Warden. So, yeah, no problem, Bill. Magma is a good set for tanks. It comes from Dread Cellar. Magma Incarnate, maybe? Is that the Monster Helm? I don't remember which one that one does. Yeah, so it's kind of an odd situation. I do think for the Warden, I think the direction I'm going to go in is... I just don't think there's a point in making a Brittleton. I think it'll suck. That's just kind of where I'm at. Like, you can't improve upon it. I mean, you could, but it's just... But I think what could work out really well is you could have a Warden tank that can kind of DPS, like an everything kind of build, or like a solo, or like doing a bit of DPS in a dungeon sort of thing. So I'm going to try that out. I haven't really played around with it. I mean, I have some thoughts off the top of my head, and we'll have to play with it. But yeah, that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, I don't think there's any skill line or any class that is just not getting any love overall. I don't think so. I think there's a reason to take a lot of different things. You know, it's not balanced. Like, if you're thinking about an Arcanist, like Arcanist, all three of the skill lines are amazing. Can't go wrong. So actually, Nightblade gets a lot of love too. There's a lot to be desired for the Nightblade skill lines. That's probably like the second as far as like overall, like Nightblade after Arcanist. And then, yeah, maybe like a Necro after that. And then everything else is kind of on down. But anyways, it's fun talking about this stuff. I'm sorry we didn't get to talk patch notes earlier today. That would have been nice to do. For the, I think I mentioned this earlier, but for the foreseeable future, I'm trying to work on a bunch of builds. So my plan, or my goal, my hope, is to be able to launch, like when launch comes out, or maybe even before for some of them, I want to have builds ready to go, and be able to put out just a whole bunch, kind of, because I think everybody's going to be looking for a build and stuff like that. Also, a quick note for everybody, because I think there's some real confusion by this, and it's pretty important. I think people are misunderstanding, and I even made a video about this, but I wasn't clear enough. And it's not just you guys. It's like everybody in the community seems to not understand how it's going to work with getting the skill lines leveled up. To the best of my understanding, and I will test this out, I think I should have time. If you have a class that is leveled up to 50 and you have the skill lines to 50 on whatever class, it will, when you complete the basic quest, it will unlock those skill lines for you to multi-class. However, the individual skills, my understanding is they're going to start at 0. So you're going to have to grab those skills, put them on your bar, and level them up. Now, that is a lot easier than anything else, but it's still something you have to do. If you haven't seen my video where I said, like, hey, here's how you prepare, you're also going to need a lot more skill points as well. So if you don't have 30 at least extra skill points on most characters that you want to multi-class on, you're probably going to be farming skill points. The easiest way to do that is public dungeons and random normals, or normal dungeons, like, public dungeons. Just by killing the world boss, dungeons if you want to run through or whatever, and then, after that, I guess it just depends on you what you want to do. So, those are my two favorite things, though, is doing the public dungeons. You just got to go through and kill the group boss, and I don't even do the newest ones; just do the old ones. They're quicker, except for, was it Old Orsinium? I think. That one you have to have the quest for, and it's kind of annoying. There's like it's just really long. You have to go through like multiple load screens, I think, to get to like the last boss. Yeah, I'll probably end up swapping my Templar's healer to DPS. Yeah, that's fair. It really sucks. Their nerf to pillagers, and I know I'm just like chatting away telling you guys stuff, but their nerf to pillagers reduced greatly the amount of options that we get in game, greatly. and it really sucks. Because you really want to, a lot of classes or specs, you really want to take the Catalyst skill line, the siphoning skill line, which has Catalyst in it. For drinking potions gives you ultimate because you just need ultimate, and it just makes sense. And so it really is, unfortunately, narrowed down the options in a lot of ways in more optimized groups, which to me seems like the opposite of what they want to do. But, I don't know. ZOS doesn't really know how to balance. As of today, are there any tank sets that are viable now that won't be next patch? Yes, Bill, there is. I think Saxhleel, I wouldn't decon it yet, but I think Saxhleel is almost certainly going away. So basically what has happened is two main things. Is we've gotten a lot more, on all of our DPS, we've gotten a lot more penetration, and we've gotten a lot more crit damage. And so what that means is that sets that gave us that are now less important. And we're also losing Pillagers. So that is another set that it's going away. I mean, there's really no point in running it. You could basically get almost the same benefit out of running just a Mythic Crypt Cannon. And so why wouldn't you just run Crypt Cannon in that situation? So what that means is that sets like, it seems like Alkosh, because no DPS sweaty in-game players just like big numbers, and so they don't want to run Alkosh if they can help it. So that'll be who it goes off of first, is like they won't be running Alkosh. And so you'll still have Zen's Redress on the I know we're talking DPS, but it's all related. So if we don't need critical, then Saxhleel is going away. And the main reason that Saxhleel is going away is because we don't have Pillagers anymore, and you need a bunch of ult for Saxhleel, because Saxhleel gives you this buff, but it doesn't overwrite. It doesn't add on to what Warhorn already gave you. So like the first, 100 or 200 ult doesn't do anything. It sucks. So you really need, so it's kind of weird. So like Saxhleel will probably go away, and then we're moving other sets around. We might add back in penetration. We might add back in penetration via Crimson Oath's Writhe, and we might add back in more critical damage via Elemental Catalyst, but it'll probably be one or the other, and it may be neither. It really just depends on what the DPS end up running, is basically what it comes down to. So, and we don't know exactly what that is yet. So we'll have to see, because we're all assuming that a lot of people did a lot of work, guys, and then ZOS did these crazy changes, and I think most people that are in in-game are just like, they don't even, and also the PTS being on EU, the PTS with several patches ago was made a lot harder to like use for the average player, and so a lot of people just haven't bothered. And especially after all the changes, they're like, yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens. So there's going to be a lot of things that we're figuring out before, fine tuning. I think that the setups that I did the other day, and actually Miles also did some, Lenny, when he came on. How is the PTS harder to use? Mel, they changed it to where so it used to be when you made a max level character and you logged in, you would know your character had knowledge of all the sets in the game, and so you didn't have to do the game where you did the bag of bags things to try to find a set. Do you want me to show you guys? I'll show you guys if you want to see. I'll show you. I'd love to. Hold on. Let me hop onto the PTS. What you would do is you would just recraft whatever set you needed, right? And all you needed were transmutes, and maybe, and then maybe, actually not maybe, and then transmutes, and then typically you would also just like find the materials, and you get infinite materials, so then you can craft whatever you want. And now what you have to do, so I was playing on this guy earlier. Yeah, so now you don't know everything, your character. So if I'm on EU right now, because it ports over from EU. When it's on NA, it's fine because I know most of the sets, so it's like less of a big deal unless it's a new set. But on EU, I don't have everything unlocked. So if I want a particular set, like I can't just go, I don't have anything learned. So then to do it is you have to go to armor, weapons, and jewelry, right? And then you click here, and then you look through and you try to find it. And I pulled some out, but some of these are incredibly crafted sets, dungeon sets, trial sets, battleground sets. Yeah, some of that's straightforward, but some of these are really weird. Like they're not at all what you would think. And so just trying to find the set, because it's not even by name, because that would be too many. And then you're looking for a mythic and you're like, I got all these mythics out because I'm like, I don't remember exactly when Ring of the Pale Order came out. Oh, do we know why they made that change? I have no clue, Mel. I was wondering why they did that. It made it so much harder to use. And I don't know. My only speculation is that maybe they collect data on what people are testing on PTS, and they couldn't collect data if we were recrafting it, but maybe they could if we essentially looted it from these chests. That's speculation on my part, based on I have no idea, based on something that doesn't make any sense to me. Them going with it. Do you need me? No. Okay. Sorry, I thought my wife was waving me down. She looked at me like, "What are you looking at me?" Yeah. So some of these, I want to try to find one because there's some weird ones. There's PvP also, and then it's PvP. I couldn't find forever. I was trying to look for the 3P sets, and I couldn't find them, and it took me forever, and it was really annoying. But yeah, I'm using Archer's Mind here just because randomly I found it, and I was like, hey, 2 pieces of crit, I'll take it. That's all I want. And it was easier than finding what I was looking for. Maybe they're saving server space again at the expense of player experience. Yeah. I mean, I think whatever it is, Mel, it's as we would say in the military, it's mind over matter. They don't mind and we don't matter. So yeah, they made it harder to use to do everything on PTS, and so a lot less people, I know I'm one of them, but a lot less people come and do anything on PTS. And normally, if it wasn't for all the huge, massive changes that multi-classing, I just stopped getting on PTS whenever. Well, I stopped making builds on PTS, unless I absolutely have to, after it switches to EU, because it's it takes 30 minutes, I don't even know, maybe longer, and it's super annoying to get in here and do everything, and in theory everything you have is here, but it's hard to find, and if you just open everything, you fill up your bag space instantly, so it's not amazing. So yeah, that's how it's made it kind of harder on us. So it's honestly, it's a little bit insulting, because a lot of the in-game players that get on to test things, that's who it is. It's a lot of really sweaty in-game players and people that have been playing the game a long time, and then we get on the PTS to help them out and give them feedback, and then they don't make things easier on us. They actively make them harder. I stopped PTS after Zos prison last year. I only check out a couple of things, and that's it. Yeah, there you go. Yup. Yeah, so people get on still, but yeah, I have to imagine it's less people than it used to be, and I don't think they really care, honestly. So that's one of the things that I've tried to do of late is I don't want to care more about the game than the people who make the game do, and so that has led to me just taking things a little bit less seriously, I guess. Whatever, I don't know, just about everything. It's just yeah, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. I'm gonna keep playing the game as long as I'm enjoying it, and keep covering it as long as people are enjoying it. And then one day in the future when a better game comes out, I have no idea when that's gonna be. Probably I'll be playing other games before then, but nothing quite. It's a sad thing, because when ESO works great, it's such a great game. And I've heard people that have quit playing, people that are developers that work for other AAA companies, tell me that there's a game in here that they love, and then there's all the nonsense that happens kind of on top of that, and it's just such a shame, because you're dude, we could just make some reasonable decisions here, and things would go better, but you know, like Rich Lambert, the creative director, has talked about like them making choices, and they chose to do things simply because they were easy to do. And you're like, oh my gosh, like, and like doesn't even think it's a problem to say that. And you're like, man, you didn't do the best thing for the game. You did the thing that was easy. And then there's consequences to that down the road because they chose the easier path. But this was my, if anybody's wondering what this is, I was playing with it. It's not, this is not it. I don't know. This was working okay, but this was a DPS. Oh yeah, I think I was swapping out skills actually, or sets. This is my DPS tank here. I tried several things. What did I end up with? Yeah, I was trying. So it's kind of weird because it's really just two. You know, if you're an Arcanist, like it's hard to get away from. If you want to tank and DPS, it's hard to get away from the Arcanist skill lines. And then when you look at, you know, I played around with several things here, like swapping it out. I actually tried a Sork. Sork was one of the skill lines that looked promising, and it kind of worked, but you just don't have enough bar space is like my biggest problem. And then with what I had, I didn't have enough mag. I was just like, I was dying for mag, casting shields. And basically what I figured out is like, it's not even worth casting the shields. I don't even know if Runeguard of the Still Waters is like, I don't even know if it's worth casting, but I was doing fine on Stam, so it's kind of a weird spot. I think what I was going to play with, actually I know now. So for example too, like if I want to learn scribing, I don't know anything from scribing, so I think I need to scribing supplies, and this is actually pretty easy. So I get all the scribing supplies out, and there's 3 of them, and I'm going to choose the one that doesn't start with an A because after you open something, it's no longer fresh in your inventory, and so you have to find it again. And then you got to pull everything out, and then you got to learn it. This isn't that bad. This is like one of the easiest ones. And then we need scripts. Okay, so we just click that, and now we know scribing. So several clicks. It's honestly one of the easier things once you figure it out, but it is a lot of extra work just to get your character basically set up. And if you're trying to do that on 7 characters or whatever, because you're doing builds like I am, it becomes, again, scribing I don't even mind. It's the bag of bags for the gear, trying to find it. Some of the gear pieces, like there's arena weapons, but you might think Maelstrom weapons would be in arena weapons, and you would be wrong. Those are ability altering weapons, so it's like a different bag. And you're just like, ah, my God. Yeah, so I was trying this one out earlier, and it was working. It was working okay. I think we're going damage shield. I don't know if Gladiator's Tenacity or Class Mastery is better. I'm going to say Gladiator's Tenacity. I think it'll work. And then, oh man, you know what? If I put Minor Protection or Resolve, maybe I could drop something from, maybe I could drop one of these. This provides Minor Resolve and Minor Protection. Because a mag costing skill here. Yeah, I might have to do something like that. Let me see here. Yeah, I kind of like. I was just struggling for mag, so like 1.5 mag costing skills is going to be more than enough. I'm excited to do an Arcanist build with a Warden Healer, or Arcanist base with a Warden Healer. Yeah. When I was playing around with some of the raid compositions, Vatra, I was looking at like you could make an incredibly strong healer, and I was like, man, could you just make a healer where you don't need another, like you're it? And it's like, yeah, you can, but now with the changes to pillagers, it's like, but probably you really want to go with probably really want to go with something else. Like you got to go with the Catalyst line because you just need it. So I'm kind of in a spot here where if I instead grab Sigic and I put Undo on my front bar, now I have Minor Protection from Undo. I think it's Temporal Guard, right? Yeah. So now I've got Minor Resolve, and I've got Minor Protection, and I've got a space on my back bar, and I kind of don't need Aedric. It's only for the passive, and this is kind of the situation I was running into before, where it was like, I was playing around with Bound Armor, but I found I just wasn't casting it, but it will let you block as if you're a tank. And I think that's where, in this situation, I might look at instead going with, because like while it's nice, bound armor, for those who don't know, it gives you, what is it, 36% block mitigation for the duration. It might even go higher with the morphed, or maybe not, but it was allowing. But even without that, I was able to block a lot of things. I was really surprised that I didn't think I'd be able to block, just because all my mitigation was so high. And then it was a situation of like, well, what do I use? I was using Hardened Ward just because, but the rest of the skill line is like nothing crazy. You know what it could do, and this might be a little bit like maybe siphoning, just for the recoveries from siphoning strikes. Maybe I'll just try it. It's just really weird. It's really hard to figure out. It's really hard to figure out like what do I add? What goes here? So for those who don't know, nothing costs on the PTS, but you have everything costs 1 crown, but it just doesn't. It doesn't take from your actual crowns on live or whatever, so you can just buy some so you have them, so you can quickly respec. We'll try this out. Siphoning strikes. Trying to think if anything else would make sense. I mean, this is great. If I run low and as long as I got health, it'll work just fine. Potions will give ultimate. Not going to be the biggest deal in this kind of a build. More max stamina and magicka, extra healing, a little bit of ulti-gen, which I'm not really going to use. I'm really literally just using it for siphoning attacks. We'll try it. It might be more survivable. Maybe a Stamsork base with a Nightblade line. Just for DPS, Thatcher, or what are you thinking specifically for that? I'm going to go to Castle Thorn here. Castle Thorn, the first boss, hits like a truck and puts a serious dot on you. It's pretty difficult. I don't know about the rest of it. I haven't really. I usually just stop there. But I know that the first boss here on Veteran is difficult. Yeah, for DPS. Yeah, a Sork and an Arcanist, or a Sork and a Blade, I mean, makes a lot of sense. I can see that. Okay, let me see here. So, yeah, I think we're good. We'll see how this goes. Just run up. Should have taunted something to get my resistances up. Yeah, I think it's going to work really well. We'll see. We'll see. I am running Ropo because I tried it without it, and it was not working incredibly well. What's funny is I came in here. I told this story earlier, guys, but I came in here earlier today, and I did worse than my 1-bar build for an Arcanist, and I was like, that sucks. I was like, this is not it. Sometimes you're making builds, and you do something, and it's just not it. I tried to block that. Seriously? Well, I've got resources for days. I think this might be the ticket. This might be it. If I don't die. I mean, it's already performing a lot better. The annoying thing is so the reason that they put such a huge shield on the Arcanist beam when it first came out, guys, is because otherwise your shield breaks and you get interrupted in your beam. And it's annoying. It's like incredibly annoying. It's enough to piss you off. Honestly, that was really easy. Honestly, that was really easy. I don't know why I'm looting. Why am I looting? But they gave it a really big damage shield. But then the problem is like, okay, cool, you can't get interrupted out of your beam, but now you've got this massive shield that you can kind of do whatever with, and it was kind of broken. The game is catching up that I have a siphoning skill line. Maybe from a new perspective, but it's going for 1 line for 1 skill, and it's passive worth it. Vatra, no. I mean, kind of not. So here's the deal. These 2 skill lines, so this skill line is like all you would normally need for DPS. This skill line is normally all you need for tanking. The situation that we run into a lot with these multi-classing is that there are too many skills from 3 skill lines that all have useful skills. There's not enough bar space. You just don't have the bar space for it, man. Really, 2 skill lines will fill up your bar, right? If you have, like I have literally 1 each weapon skill, right? So like you don't have the bar space. And so that third one, you're really just grabbing mostly for passives most of the time anyways, or maybe a skill, I have tried 3 different ones with this that increase damage. And this is the 4th one. And honestly, I think this might be it. I think this might be the winner. And it's just because it gives more recoveries, and that's what you need. So it might be the winner here. So it might be worth it. Because this is also like not a skills aren't casting. Why was the skills not casting? What in the world? Okay. Well, cool. Let's see if I have to like focus for this. I don't know this really well. That heavy attack that it told me to roll dodge will wreck you. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that siphoning, like I just used it to get back resources. It's pretty hooked up. Let's try it again. Ooh, I think I even ate that. If I ate that and lived, that's crazy. That's wild. I mean, this is not... Oh, I almost spoke too soon. I can't get my ultimate to cast for anything. I don't know why. I can't get my ultimate to cast. Let's try it again. Ultimate cast. There we go. It cast that time. So, yeah, this is actually pretty easy. Guys, if you want to know how hard this is, I encourage you to pop in here and try it. It is not easy. Yeah, this is pretty chill though. Yeah, nah, I think this is it. This might be it. Yeah, this is chill. I mean, the rest of the fight's basically the same. I do want to try something here, and that's this. Yeah, we're able to block that attack, and it wasn't a big deal. So that's pretty good. And then, luckily, there's ads that gives us all the health we could ever want. See if we can cast an ultimate here. There we go. And I suppose the passive is probably pretty good, since drinking the potion is giving us 30 ultimate, and being able to cast your ultimate when you're solo. Okay, cool. There we go. That's it. So I can't do it unblocked. Yeah, it does 29k, and I probably have like 25k health. Cool. So I could shield through that, and it would probably be fine. 6k. Let's test it out. We'll test it out real quick. I don't think it's enough. I think I take too much damage. We'll take it. We're not trying to clear. We don't care about clearing, guys. Just for the record here. If you guys really want to see me clear it, I guess I could. But if you don't feel like, sometimes people, yeah. If you think it would be helpful and convince you of something, let me know, and I will gladly do it. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so I survived that one. I had shield stack, so I survived, and then I think I died right after it. Oh, it only did 18k that time. I must have been missing some buffs or something. Yeah. Also, Vatra, just as an FYI, man, you said going for a skill and its passives. A lot of times in these builds, most of why we're picking our third skill line is only for the passives. And then if it has a good skill, cool. But we're like, again, it's that same thing where it's like 2 skill lines will be more than enough for you. So, oh my gosh, don't die! Beam! He hits like a truck. Oh, okay, all right, we'll keep it up. Yeah, I was able to block through it again. As long as I'm blocking it, it's fine. So that's good to know. Safer, obviously, to dodge it, so I will do that. Once you learn fights too, like there's some important things for soloing this kind of stuff. For example, like ads are coming. When ads come out, if I drop my ultimate during the ad phase, that's going to work out really, really well because I have Ring of the Pale Order on, which is providing me with a lot of, healing based on the amount of damage. Oh my god, I didn't block again. Is this build a semi 4 DPS V dungeon? Yeah, that's the idea. And Bill, the damage on it is not amazing. I say that like on the dummy, I think it did like 35k on the non-trial dummy, and it gets to pen cap, so we can actually pull it up here. I think it gets to pen cap. Should get to pen cap. Wait, am I not running Elisus? Oh, I'm not casting Elisus. Was I not casting it? I don't think I was casting Elisus. So that's like 17. Oh, I know what the other problem is. Yeah, this is weapon damage. Well, I guess it's not that big a deal. I have the wrong enchant on my bars, and I just didn't want to mess with it. So let me see. We've got penetration was up to almost 12k, and then we'll get another 6k, right, from Elisus. So that puts us like right under. And the problem is I accidentally put the Crusher enchant on my dagger and the weapon and damage enchant on my back bar. Excuse me. And those should be reversed, and this would be a higher value, and I think it should put us at ping cap if we do that. Right at it, but like still at it. Oh, I can't do Elisus because I switched to a two-handed. Let me die real quick. I'm such a dork. I think what I need to do, what I need to do is I need to put a scribing skill on. Sorry guys, I had to stop this build midway through and I kind of forgot where I was. So I was running a Destro staff on the back bar, and I couldn't sustain the mag. The mag was just it was not happening. So I need to switch out Elisus, but Razor Caltrops is 10 seconds or whatever, isn't it? I think it's 10. And it doesn't last for long enough. I want a skill that lasts for 20 seconds because I'm only casting it for the buff, or the debuff rather, as the case may be. Let me see here. Assault. Yeah, 10 seconds. Okay. Memory can be a fickle thing. I have a Warden tank that can manage 3 DPS, but I have issues with hard modes. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know, Bill. I talked to Lenny earlier today. Actually, we're just kind of randomly. He was like, you want to talk about it? I got a second. And we hopped into comms and we were chatting about everything. And he came up with like a tank build that was just really still a true tank build, but provided even more buffs for your other 3 DPS. And I think that I think that that's more, I don't know. So I'm going to try to make some builds that go either way. This build is designed, so the whole point of this kind of build, for me at least, is if you want to solo veteran dungeons, maybe some hard modes, but veteran dungeons, anything you want to do solo, overland, world bosses, arenas, like you're going to feel unkillable in those situations because you're built for so tanky. It'll take a little bit longer than a full par setup, but you'll be incredibly tanky. And then yeah, again, like in here if you want to run. So I don't know, all that stuff, solo, overland, veteran dungeons, you'll be totally fine. Not necessarily designed specifically for a hard mode dungeon, although that's interesting. I think in that situation, for safety, if you're doing a hard mode dungeon, you're probably trying to do the trifecta, and it's probably better to just not worry about the damage and just see if you can provide even more buffs for your group, like Vamp Drain and many other things like that. Spacing is a PETA. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but it's a problem. Maybe that's what you mean. Okay, so what am I saying? We want, I don't know where to get this, but we need breach. We need major breach. Hey, we got it here. I thought Wheeled Soul might be the ticket. And then I bet we could get it to cost stamina. Class Mastery sticks out to me. Oh, Pain in the ass. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate you abbreviating it. I wasn't following there. I'm sorry. Druid's Resurgence for Magic and Stamina back. I kind of like it. For the most part, I don't really feel like we need that much more Crux or anything. I actually think Druid's Resurgence is what I'm going with here. Now, you got to be careful with these. So there we go. We do Bleed. It's a stamina costing ability. Frost costs Magicka. And not only does it cost Magicka, it costs a lot more Magicka. So Bleed is actually fairly cheap. That's interesting. Disease, also cheap. Flame, expensive. And Magicka costing. Oh, you know what it is? It might be that I have on mostly medium armor, so it's just reducing the cost. That's probably what it is. But some of them do cost different things, guys. Arbitrarily, we'll choose disease. I don't really care. I don't think it matters. Maybe it matters for something, but nothing comes to mind. And then we'll put this on our back bar here, and that'll actually work really well. Okay. Yeah, because when Miles was doing this earlier, when Lenny, aka Lenny, same person, when he was doing this earlier, he was providing all the buffs. So he was providing Brittle, of course, obviously major and minor Breach. He was also providing minor Courage as well via Scribing skill. Kamos, I don't know, and probably some other things. So he's providing all those buffs. I am not doing that here. So I do think it is a situation where you just simply run out of bar space. Did it reset, or did we just not kill that guy? I don't remember dying on trash. Maybe I shouldn't aggro him? Guess we're going to find out if we have more up here. Okay, it didn't reset. We just didn't aggro this guy last time, apparently. Is he resetting? Is that why? He's just over here. Oh, there's two of them. Just hanging out over here RPing, guys? What are you doing? Just creeping around some graveyards, eh? There we go. All right. Now we should be good to go. Oh God. Seriously? Is there a guy? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. He had like one HP just running around, keeping us from going through the door. All right, let's do this. What do we open with? We'll go with shield. We'll open with breach. We'll close the distance. We'll drop our ulti. We'll go ahead and taunt so that we get capped out there. And then, oh, we're not at resistance cap. Let me get there. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you still got to block or roll the heavies for sure, but this is pretty chill. Yeah, I think this is an improvement. It's kind of wild that we're mostly just on a Necro, but, you know, I'll take it. I also don't have on, as I mentioned earlier, sorry, I didn't mean to cast that yet. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't have, I didn't even pull out all the gear sets that I would want to run with this. And there's a couple, obviously you can swap them out, but I think it makes a lot of sense to run Olurime. And the reason you want to run Olurime is because it provides major courage, yes, which is a lot of, you know, it's a good value for the cast. Let me see here. We'll try to trade some. Yeah, that works out well. I mean, it works really well. We can absolutely cast siphoning and still live. Right now we're looking a little I don't know if I can talk and do this, I suppose. I'm not used to this rotation or whatever, but yeah, it seems to be working pretty well. I'm actually actively casting it. Oh yeah, I'm not keeping up our breach. I feel like a dork there. There we go. I'm not getting a timer on my skill bar for casting the soul ability that's providing breach. So that's kind of annoying. I would need to do something about that. The other thing is if you just block for a minute, I mean, your damage goes way down, as you might imagine. And then you can just... Yeah, this is easy. This is pretty easy, all things considered. Ah, ran out of stam. A little bit low, a little bit struggling for stamina there. I'm not seeing the timer. Oh, it's only 10 seconds? Why does Zos hate us? I don't know. Man, are they all only 10 seconds? Zos, why? just make them last. I mean, I might as well just use Caltrops. I use Caltrops in a parse. It works fine. I'll just use that. It's AoE too. Honestly, it's AoE. I probably should have used the other morph of the soul ability anyways. We'll just try Caltrops. It'll be fine. What was I saying? Before I distracted myself. I don't know. But yeah, this is working pretty well. I'm liking this. In the 1-bar build, I was like, oh my god, it's not even better than a 1-bar build, and this is definitely better. So I feel good about it. The biggest thing is, like, you got to keep up your buffs if you're doing something like this, because otherwise you are going to die no matter what, and there's just nothing to be done about that. You got to keep it up. And that goes for, like, all of them. And then the other thing is if you're running Ring of the Pale Order, you got to keep up your damage. That's the other part of it, because the damage is healing. I'm also running, since we now have... oh, what is it called? Since our beam is like a direct damage ability, there's a CP that you can run. I forget what it's called. And it heals you for 7% for all the direct damage that you do. So obviously what we do here is we're doing direct damage with our beam. So our beam is healing us like several thousand at least. And that's even without a Ring of the Pale Order. Now, I pulled a bunch of trash earlier, and without Ring of the Pale Order, like, this was not doing it. But if you were in a arena or something, like, that would be... Well, that's embarrassing. That would be one way you could do it. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. Besides not paying attention, I don't think... This is a lot easier than it was on my 1-bar build. So... It's a bummer that if we couldn't find something that did breach single target, let's go see if we can't here. But it's pretty chill. And yeah, so I would also put Olarime on here. Oh yeah, Olarime, that's what I was talking about. It does Reaving Blows, unless Google is lying. We'll do a 20-second breach. Aeon, is that what you're talking about? I'm sorry with the delay, guys. I have it as low as it can, but sometimes I don't. I like heals for a hit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Reaving Blows. Yeah, and I can show you. It's right here. Yeah, Reaving Blows. There you go. So it's healing for, on average, at least several thousand a second. It's a little hard to tell because all the numbers are popping up so quickly because beam ticks several times a second. So it's like a bunch of heals that are less than 1k, and then if you get a crit, obviously it's a little bit higher. So Soul Burst would give us AoE breach 20 seconds. Is it going to stay 20 seconds? Disease for the AoE. I like it. And then we can do a dot. We could do... remove a negative effect. A bit of a hot. We probably don't need the hot. Generate a Crux. Like, there is a situation where removing the negative effect could be quite nice. This dude bleeds you for a ton. I think if we just do the Lingering Torment, we heal for 20% of that. It's not a lot, but it's something. We'll do this. Oh, it's minor breach. No! Okay, I don't know if we can get 20 seconds of major breach. We don't even get breach on our daggers. What about on a two-hander? Probably not either, but we'll try. Breach, minor breach. So we can't get major breach, I don't think. I can't imagine. Yeah, minor breach. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so that sucks. So 10 seconds. It's either Ellie sus and run the Destro staff, or... oh, man, that's tough. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can sustain it right now. I'd have to change something else up. This is the problem, guys. You find something like this, and you're like, really want to be running a different back bar weapon, but this one is best for damage. Running the two-hander now. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just run Caltrops. I mean, it's a good AoE. There's nothing wrong with it, so I guess we just have to run Caltrops, and it'll be fine. It's pretty nice being able to cast siphoning strikes, siphoning attacks, whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, if we were running Olarime, again, I just put on one of these sets, Archer's Mind here. If we're running Olarime, it's going to give us major courage, which is 400 and something weapon and spell damage. We can look what it is specifically. And the reason you want to run Olarime instead of something like 430 instead of Spell Power Cure is because you got to heal. And this, you won't normally be healing the rest of the group, right? And so they can walk through. It creates a circle on the ground, and they can walk through it. Another cool thing about Olarime is that while this is a healing set, if you look at healing sets in ESO, the 3-piece bonus is where you get the trial bonus, and this one is minor Aegis. The healing sets actually give you minor Aegis, which reduces your damage taken by 5%. So this is another way of getting an extra 5% damage reduction, which we don't have on the build right now. And you would always probably be running this. And probably, and actually not probably, almost certainly what you do is you back bar this. You could back bar something else if you had a reason to, but you can back bar this. And whenever you cast casting an ability that leaves an effect on the ground will proc it. And then I'm sorry, I guess I should leave it up for a second. So let's go through the whole thing. So it lasts for 20 seconds. And this effect can occur once every 10 seconds. So you're going to get 100% uptime on it, especially if it's just you. You just have to walk through it'll leave a glowing little circle on the ground, which you have to know what it looks like for it to work. But what procs it is Stampede. Stampede leaves a small area on the ground, and you back bar it. And you could also do it with Caltrops. And you might accidentally sometimes, since it procs every 10 seconds and it lasts for 20. Lenny, what's up, man? I was showing off my build earlier, man, from earlier that I was playing with after the run. Are you going to invite me into something? I'm not up for it. How do you feel about weakness? I like it, Bill. I actually had it on this build. I wanted it. Not weakness elements. I mean, I run Ellie Sus specifically. No, I'm not. Yeah, if you want to chat, man, I'll pop in. Just tuned in. Oh, okay, cool, man. Cool. I thought Lenny here was about to pull me into something. I was talking about you, man. I don't know if your ears were burning, but I was talking about how we got into something. So this is that build that I was messing with earlier for a DPS tank, and the last thing I did here, man, I went siphoning. I've been casting this, and it's been going pretty well. But yeah, so we'd want Olarime, and I mean, I guess we could just do it. So I'll show you guys how much of a pain it is. So we want a trial set. This will actually be not too bad. So it's Olarime. Oh, those are monster sets. So I'm looking through here, and I'm looking for trial sets that are the last half of the alphabet. I don't actually see them. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, man. I was trying for other stuff that was like more damage, and I just couldn't. I tried the Sork thing that we talked about earlier, and that wasn't working. Oh, okay. So it's a light armor set. Okay. So all trials are in one, and then Olarime should be in here. Oh, it's perfected, so we want to get that. Wait, should it not be here? Perfected. Am I blind? These are all the perfected, right? Yeah. Oh, vestments of Olorime. Woo! Okay, see, that's the problem. Yeah, okay, so vestments of Olorime, and then I don't even know. What do we got? So I'm running Onsoles. Okay, so I just run this probably... Yeah, we're going to lose some damage if we backbar it, unfortunately, but we'll probably add back in a monster set. Yeah, that issue the other day, man. Yeah, dude, killing me. Okay, so Olo. Cool. We'll backbar it, so we will want the weapons and we'll want the jewelry. So jewelry, weapons, and then I think, I don't think we can, because we're running a mythic. We won't be able to run a monster set. So we'll just grab like a shoulder or a head. It's hard to tell what they are. Is this the shoulder? Yeah, epaulets. Okay. There we go. And then what we do is we'd run one-piece training here for our top set, and I'm probably not going to do that because I just don't. I'm not that worried about it. But for the build, that's what I do. All right, and then weapons too. Yeah, here we go. And we want a two-hander. Part of this is showing everybody the pain it is to do all this stuff on the, oh, it's precise. We don't want a precise greatsword. Do we have a different kind of greatsword? No, just precise. Okay, so we have to transmute that. It's a greatsword. Okay, yeah. So we'll do that on the back bar. And then we'll just need the jewelry now, which we'll also have to transmute. So, like, when you can craft it, you can craft it in what you want it in, and then you don't have to worry about. That's why it can be nice. And then, yeah, it should be 3-piece. There we go. And, yeah, we just need a piece of trainee. I don't know. I might have trainee. I might have pulled it out. Hey, armor of the trainee. Yeah, one heavy wouldn't be bad, actually. We'll go with our heavy trainee. For those who don't know, trainee is one of the few sets in the game that has a one-piece bonus. And it gives you health, max health, which is pretty useful for us, actually. So, if you really want to min-max this kind of build too, you would do all tri-stat enchants, guys. But that's like if you're rich and you're showing off, you know. Or if you want to do something reasonable but like still good, you would do it just on the bigger pieces that give you the best value, because like your belt hardly gives you any value at all. Yeah, man, we finished the trial though, Lenny, and I was just showing everybody. I don't know. We were talking about PTS, and I mentioned like they made it harder on us on PTS to like do stuff, and someone asked how, and I was like, oh, let me hop over here, and I don't know. That was probably 30 minutes ago. So cool. Shout out to the Drunken Whales and Mr. Swartz house here. They let me stay in the guild on EU so that I can come to a completely furnished house. There's everything you could need here. All the crafting station, the transmute station, dummies, everything. So give me back my NAPTS. Dude, tell me about it. Well, it used to be easier though, man. I don't know if you played around with it, but like it used to be that on PTS, like if you logged in on a maxed out character, you would know all the sets. So you could just recraft them instead of having to go through the bag of bags thing. And it was so much easier. And then they changed it for what reason I don't know. Oh yeah, we need to do our jewelry. That's what it was. Olorime jewelry. We're going to change it to Bloodthirsty. And you know, with anything like this, if we didn't want, like if we were worried about sustain, we could do infused jewelry with like stam recovery, right? Or reduce stam cost would probably work even better. Maybe stam recovery. And we could do that if we were just trying to worry about survivability. Hey, Frog, what's going on? Howdy, I see we're in the Infinite PTS coffer dive. Yeah, we are. Yeah, they should just have infinite transmutes and have a sticker book finished. Well, that's what they used to have. You know, that's what they used to have, and it would be very easy to do. And you could recraft your jewelry in Bloodthirsty, you know. And now it's like, now it's like this, and you got your Ewer of Enchantments here. That is a bag of bags here, infinitely, but they only have so many of each thing, so you have to like, oh, I'd already used all the jewelry and chants for that last one. That's why I just threw them away. So we're going to go with physical harm. I don't know if we need all three. That's our jewelry, and then we need weapons. So we'll fix the weapons. So we want weapon damage, and then we want, not a weakening, we want crusher. Yeah, there it is. Imagine how easy that would make it. The coffer system is dog shit. Yeah, dude. They changed it, man. It used to be like that, and I don't know why they changed it. And I don't know. I don't know why they changed it, but it made it where I stopped going on PTS after it's on NA, except for in extreme cases like this, where I guess I just have to. This is not the first character. Every character you have to do this too, which is enough to piss you off. I'll be honest. It's enough to piss you off. It's enough to piss me off, at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad sport about it. Oh, you know, we got some prismatic defense. We could grab a couple of these. Could grab a couple and do this. That way we'll get some benefit as well. We'll just put it on the big pieces. Won't even worry about it on all the small pieces. We'll get some extra health. Some extra health would be nice. I don't even think we're worried about it on the rest, really. Yeah, I think we're good on the rest, honestly. But this way it gives you a sense of pride and accomplishment. Fuck you. That's how I feel about that. It's having to redo keybinds on every tune. Oh my god, having to redo the keybinds is so annoying. Oh my god. And general display settings. Yep. Oh my gosh. All right, I think we're good now. So we got Olo back bar. We'll proc that. We got the Black Rose front bar for the extra 6% damage, but also 6% damage mitigation. We're running Pale Order, which makes this really safe, and we got one piece trainee. I think we're golden. Let's head in. What's our health at? Health at right now is 27. It's respectable. Yep, that's awful. It is. Because I don't use the normal, like, I change my roll dodge, my bar swap. Yeah. So, yeah, I know. Lenny says, imagine having a simple account-wide option. ESO could never. Yeah. No. All right, we're just pissing these guys off. We'll go up the hill. Part of how I'm getting to resistance cap, guys, I don't want to let out the secret sauce, but I'm running resistance potions right now. So that gives an extra 6,000 of both resistances. Low, right there, guys, if you're wondering what it looks like. Oh my gosh. And with everything like fully buffed, we are at cap. But we do need everything fully buffed. Oh no, I'm going to die. Ah, no, don't die. Beam, damn you. Beam. Oh, I'll cast it twice. It's such a good skill. I'll cast it a third time. I don't even care. Can I break free? Okay, beam again. The sweet embrace of the beam. Making it impossible to die to trash, no matter how bad you're playing. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. We're good. We're going to get through it. I thought we were going to die there, guys. Just touch and go for a second. Touch and go. Oh, man. You know what? This is annoying enough. I'd probably make a trash build. I'm not going to lie. I'd probably make a trash build because this is super annoying. Maybe stack some shields so you can't die or you can't get constantly, like, CC'd, rather, which causes you to die. Oh, my gosh. See, there we go. I cast my shield, and, like, half a second in, I get interrupted. It's so annoying. Imagine turning around faster than a Zambonian console PvP. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Aeon. I'm sorry. PC Master Race. No, I'm gonna get angry comments. Yeah, there's a couple of other things that I've looked at trying. One of them is like swapping up your like CP, or not CP, swapping up your potions as you're using them with potion cooldown, so you could keep up the buffs from two different kinds of potions, because the buffs last for 40 seconds, and the potion cooldowns can reduce it to 20 seconds. And so it's like a lot lower. Okay, so I'm going to try to actually like focus and kill this guy this time. So if I die, it's on me. I say that. I'm still going to keep talking to you guys. I just like chatting with you guys. It's fun. Trying to beam at three crux there, you know. Oh, make sure I'm drinking my potion. Otherwise, I'm way below on resistances. I'm also trying to actively cast Siphoning whenever I feel comfortable. Like, whenever I got full health and everything's going well, it's like, yeah, let me cast that Siphoning just to make sure I'm topped off here. Why not? And then that makes it where I never have to worry about getting too low on stamina, which is a little bit of what was happening last time. I'm kind of liking the Caltrops with these ads. Certainly provides me with a lot of extra healing, and it's nice being able to debuff them. Although, like, I kind of just want to farm them for, like, heals. I kind of don't want them to leave, you know? Yeah, so, I mean, pretty chill. Oh, I got to remember that heavy attack, though. It hurts. Honestly, I don't have to roll dodge it. I just have to block it. But I'm just roll dodging it because as a tank main, you take as little damage as you can at all times. It's just like tanking 101. I like Caltrops so good, I cast it twice. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. One of the things I found with playing with these builds is that, like, for example, I was looking at whatever the... I'm trying to remember what it's called now. Oh, don't die. There's like another Arcanist skill that, oh my god, I can't not cast it twice. That will generate a crux, and I found, like, if you're always taking damage, like, do you even need it? And it seems like the answer to that is a resounding no, not really. Whew, I would have died there. I don't have autocast ground dots on, I don't think. I think that's part of my problem. So I'm low on stam here, and it's only because of my bad playing, and it's kind of a problem. So I'm going to try to survive if I can. But here we go. I'm going to spam siphoning, and then I'm going to hit that beam. Okay, I'm back up. Oh, woo! Almost missed that one. So I think this is like, I don't know. I mean, it's not easy mode. I don't know if it should be easy mode. I kind of feel like the one bar, in a lot of ways, was like a simpler rotation, if I'm being totally honest with you. And I kind of feel like that makes it easier. I kind of wonder if I could, like, revisit the one bar and, like, grab some skills that I literally are only used as passives and make it even better. I mean, I don't know. It's an Arcanist, so maybe it's not even possible. Maybe this is just, like, as good as it gets. All right, let's see if I can not mess this up now. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it, guys. He could go all the... If he rolls this, he could go all the way. That's a football reference for you, Miles. American football, that is, of course. You're probably like, yeah, dude, I've seen American football. Yeah, so not too bad. I don't know why I keep wanting to loot everything. But the good news about everything not being, cross-platform is you don't auto-loot. Because that's not turned on by default. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty chill. It's more complicated rotation than the one bar, but it also feels a little bit more survivable. things you can do and things I've already done. So I'm stam draining on one of my weapons because why not? It doesn't really reduce your damage very much at all, and the extra stam is nice. I'm running all bloodthirst. Oh no, I have stam recovery. I left one stam recovery. Huh. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. So you could tweak this a lot of different ways. If you want to look at my CP, I'm running Master at Arms, DPS, Biting Aura, DPS. The reason I'm running those two is because they're the biggest like damage boosting abilities, because my beam is area of effect and it is direct damage, so boosting it by 6% makes sense. Reaving Blows for the extra heals. I honestly think if you're going Ropo, like probably I don't need this, but I have it. Duelist Rebuff. Reduces single target damage taken. This is kind of a primary tanking CP. There's any number that you could swap out here. It's just whatever's best for the fight. Like you could reduce your dot damage if it was dot intensive, or you could go with more damage via fighting finesse, and then fortified for the extra armor, rejuvenation for the extra recoveries, a balanced vitality for the extra health, and then a free roll dodge to save on stamina a bit. Again, you could swap some stuff out for that. It's nothing crazy. One of the things that probably makes, like, if I want to make this like an easy build, will you post a build? Yeah, well, this is for a build guide. Yeah, Bill. So I'm making this for like, you're getting a sneak peek, man. You're getting the live stream sneak peek of the build. So yeah, no worries. I'm just happy to be showing it to you guys because I was working it on earlier today. And honestly, I'm continuing to work on it right now. This is what I'd be doing if I wasn't streaming. So this is what I spend a lot of time doing. It's just a little bit easier to not always do it on stream because I try stuff and I'm like, that was stupid. That didn't work. And I don't necessarily want to do that on stream. Like, I don't really care, but like, I don't know. It's easier to, part of what I'm doing on stream is I'm talking with you guys. So I'm not 100% focused on what I'm doing, but some parts of the build don't require that 100% focus. So yeah, I really like Siphoning Strikes here. I love the recovery. It feels really good. I kind of wonder if I couldn't throw back on a magic accosting skill and try it. That would be something else I probably want to, and this is the problem. This is why builds take so long, is because if you can look at it on paper, but once you try it and then try it again and try it again, like with Siphoning Strikes, now maybe I could handle Wool and then I could put on Elisus. Elisus lasts for like 33 seconds. Is it 35? No, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, versus 10 seconds. So you're casting it 1/3 of the time. That's amazing. That simplifies the build quite a bit. Crux Weaver is every 30 seconds. So that makes things a lot easier back here. You're not having to necessarily cast Siphoning Strikes at all. And then the other two are 15 seconds. So that makes for a simplified rotation, which will help you stay alive so you can pay attention to everything else, even though it will probably reduce the damage further. Yeah. So always nice to see cool PTS experiments. Hey, Luna, what's going on? It's good to see you. Yeah. I think this works pretty well. Is it the best thing? I mean, probably not. Probably we could improve upon this, but it's not bad. Solo play is getting stronger. Yeah, 100%. So if you guys want to see, yeah, 31. Oh, we're only at 31 and 30? Am I missing something? Oh, I know what yeah, I am missing something. So we're a little bit low on physical resistance, but normally I'm using for my taunt Runic Sunder, which gives another 22. So we are at resistance cap. If we're under, it's by like 100, like literally 100 on stamina, or like a couple hundred. Yeah, 154. Who's counting? And then we're over on spell resistance. So being at resistance cap is critically important for that. So I think one of the things that could make this like kind of a even easier build, which I think the damage on it is fine, like that didn't feel like it took forever, is if we did a couple of reduced potion cooldowns and then we swapped up our potions so that we were getting using a tri-stat and then using a resistance, and it'll keep the buffs for recoveries on the tri-stat going and the resistance going the entire time. And there's an add-on that'll swap it for you that Moore helped me find, which was really nice of him. I appreciated it. So I want to try that because I think it could be fun. We are losing a significant amount of damage with dropping Bloodthirsty and running and dropping our weapon, our 174 weapon and spell damage per. But I think for a lot of people, they would be very happy to make that trade for a really tanky build. And it's kind of like one of those things where it's very easy. Like, hey, you choose what you want to do. If you're trying to solo dungeons, maybe you don't mind if it takes a little bit longer. Does a heavy attack build make more sense for this? Maybe, probably, because you always have infinite resources on a heavy attack build. But it's still fun. Still something different. And I don't know. Yeah, just something different. So, yeah, I think we might leave this the way it is. I kind of like it. Not with new mythic. Yeah, well, I wouldn't run that. I would not run the new mythic. Yeah, I agree with you there. I'd probably run. I would just spam warding contingency, and run it with that. Yeah, I wouldn't run it with the new mythic. No. But I think most people that solo, don't they use heavy attack builds? I don't know. I don't keep track of what soloing dungeons. It's never been something that's incredibly interested in me, so I've never really done it. Will that set up you have work in a dungeon group? Yeah, no, I guess it wouldn't. Well, I mean, I did this. I tried this before. It was a little bit rough on the. Or do we have a healer, Miles? Here, let's try. I'll pour it out. It felt like a bit of a struggle. Is what it felt like. So we'll try it without it. See how it goes. Hey guys, I'm gonna bio while we're porting in. I'll be right back. I've been going for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, so I'll be right back. All right, back. Get situated again. All right. Lenny wants to be my friend. Aw. I assume you tank TD also means no healer. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know if this is it, man. I don't know if it's the juice. Oh, did it not reset? It didn't reset. Can we not reset it by ourselves? Invite to group. I need a reset. There we go. I'll pour it out. Oh, I have a rabbit about to jump out of a chair because she wants a treat. I just want to say that this new UI sucks and it's not colorblind friendly. I'm not trying to hate. I hope it looks good for a lot of people, but it's horrible if you're colorblind. Apparently not one colorblind person works as ZOS. They don't have anybody they can ask. All right, cool. Thank you, Miles. I just wanted to reset this. So I won't pull the whole thing just to make sure we're okay. Oh, I still have Ropo on. Sorry, we'll kill these guys. Then we'll... Then we'll take it off. I will say, on a damage dealer, you could still run Ropo in a 4-person group, and it actually does okay. Ask me how I know. All right, let's swap it up. Oh no, we're gonna have to like. That's okay. We're gonna have to get out another piece of jewelry. Or did I grab all of them? Oh, I did grab all of them. Okay, cool. It's just not transmuted. That's fine. Physical harm. Okay. So we actually have more damage, less recoveries right now. Let's see how it goes. We could also try out the Magicka as well. Oh no. I'm gonna die. That CC'd. CC'd, no healing. We'll try to do that again. Miles, before you got here, I told everybody that like I had tried like when I first made this build, it was worse than my worse than my 1-bar setup for this, so we might still be in that situation. I don't know. I mean, I'm having to move and shake, but so far it's okay. And it felt pretty bad spending all that time and then, like, coming up with a build that was worse. Not ideal. It's hard to give buffs and live and do damage. Yeah. One has to give. I'm about to test some. Okay, cool. And feel free to drop group, man. I just invited you so I could reset the instance. So, no big deal there. All right. Is there anything we need to do? It does feel like Stam is the problem now. So let's try this. Let's swap out. Cool. Let's swap out for our Maelstrom. Close this window. It's cold here. Can't believe it's cold again. Weapon and spell damage. Okay. We're going to be under pin if we don't change out this enchant. So let's look at our bag of enchantments. We want weapon enchants. And let's see if we've got another... Oh, is it Crusher? Yeah, it's Crusher. Oh, we do. Okay, cool. So we'll swap that out. Oh, whoa. Okay, we just died. Do you have a pace bin or command for the build? I do not. I do not, Ash. We're making this up as we go along here. Yeah. So this is fresh. We're testing right now. Testing as we go along. So far, the outcome does not look good. I don't know if I drink my potion. I don't know if we're at resistance cap there. We'll see if... Man, that health's getting real low! I don't know, man. I don't know if we could do this without ringing the pale order. I accidentally just cast Siphon, and I didn't mean to, which kind of sucks because it takes 4k health, and we don't have infinite health anymore. I mean, it's working, man. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, honestly, like, maybe it's working better than I'm giving it credit for. Like, it feels pretty good, all things considered. This is the part where I, like, die instantly after saying that, but, you know. I did the same thing again where I cast Siphoning when I probably shouldn't have. I'm below resistances right now because I don't have all my buffs up. Let's see if I can get that fixed. Oh no, seriously? Oh, am I gonna survive? Oh no. I didn't even know he did that. But when you're CC'd and he's chewing on you and you don't, I think it's fine. I think that was just a user error there. Yeah, exactly, Ash. That's the idea. I think it works, man. I mean, I don't know how hard hitting this boss is compared to other ones. Do you know, actually, or does anybody know in chat? Anybody want to rank this boss? I forgot that this guy hits like a truck right off the bat. And like, so you can like walk in and instantly get killed if you're not careful, which feels pretty bad. I'm making sure to keep my stam up now, and it feels a lot easier and a lot better. Just by casting Siphoning whenever it's safe to do so. And I'm also overcasting skills as well, so that they don't drop off. Because I'd rather overcast all of my buffs all the time than have any of them fall off and promptly die. Oh, I missed that roll. Ah! No! Okay, I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's okay, guys. Nobody panic. It's fine. It's fine. Narrator's voice. Things were not, in fact, fine. No idea. I'm going to give him a crack, okay? See how bad cheeks get clapped? All right, cool. Yeah, but you'll be able to tell me, like, in reference to other dungeons, right? Because you've done so many. Oh. Yeah, I didn't get my siphoning off. I'm gonna die here because I'm an idiot. I just messed up. That was bad play. Bad play. I think the greatest issue is the overlapping AoEs. Stone Garden bosses hit harder. The AoEs don't do very much here. Stone Garden bosses hit harder? Okay. That's crazy, because I've done Stone Garden on my Nightblade DPS with Frost Staff. I mean, it was sketchy, but... And that wasn't... I accidentally queued as a DPS for that. And then I was like, oh no, it's Vet. As a DPS, queued as a tank. And it was an accident. And I think I died once on the stone guys, and the group kicked me, which I thought it was toxic. Oh god, I'm gonna die. All right, that was a bad rotation there. That's all that was. That was my fault, purely on, and it's still on me. Just there we go. Press the right buttons, Jonathan. All right, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh my gosh, I just can't recover. Oh my god. Woo! The issue is, yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought we had a new comment. Oh my gosh, I keep casting siphoning at the worst possible time. Just the worst. I still haven't recovered from, like, not starting off my rotation correctly. Here we go. Maybe we're recovered now? Maybe? That sucks. That was a 3 crux beam that I had to immediately cancel. Yeah, I mean, everything else here, it's just a question of, like, is my skill up to par? I mean, you can do it. I don't know if this is, like, the easiest thing in the world to do, that's for sure. I don't know if more recoveries via potions would make it easier, I suppose. I could spam a lot more shields. And it would be a significant amount of recovery, not to mention just drinking the buff from drinking the potion. I'm also not using my ultimate, so I could probably do something with that. You can do that here. I don't know if I'm keeping up Elisus even. Oh my gosh. I accidentally hit X. Miles dropped group so he could go in here, I assume. Let me know how it goes. Okay. I was in a group with Miles, so I could reset the instance. I should have dropped group, but he dropped group and it kicked me out of the instance. So, I mean, the fight's the same. Nothing else changes there. The only reason I didn't clear it is because I kept making mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I think this works. It makes it a little bit easier. Having the... Yeah, I don't know. Having the potions could help. Would it be a game changer? I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, having more shields would probably be the biggest help. That's one way to end the fight. Yeah, just dip out. There you go. I didn't die, man. I didn't die. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what Lenny here has to say when he's checked the fight out and see how it compares. Because I just honestly don't know. I've heard it's one of the harder ones, but it could just be the last boss, right? Like, but that mob feels like it hits pretty hard. I mean, we could go do some overland bosses or something. I'm sure that'd be easy. I don't even know where to go though. Is there some world bosses or something? From your experience so far, does it seem like most competitive builds will have to be base Arcanist? No, Ash, they won't have to be. It's just that I only have two. Not sure. Not sure if need to make more. The thing is that if you choose like any kind of, if you're going to use the banner and the beam, if you're going to use the banner period, probably you want to be on an Arcanist or a Necro, maybe. Because you could be like on a Necro, maybe running Corpse Buster, and that might work. I haven't tried it out personally, but I think it works. Sorry, I could bind a mount. Let me do that here. How do you even bind a mount? How do you play this game? Is it not collections? Oh, I was like, I went to collections. I didn't see anything. It's because I'm on the wrong. There we go. Okay, we'll go over. I don't know what world boss this is. I mean, Arcanist is going to be Arcanist and Necro would probably help you to have them as a base, and or maybe it doesn't matter, you know. So it just depends if you're going to use those skills. I think everybody's been asking me this question, and having an Arcanist is the best way to, like, you know, foolproof yourself, I guess, against it. And I don't think anybody knows, and I don't think I can tell you other than that. And I'm sorry, because that doesn't feel like a satisfying answer to me, but I think it's the best one that anybody can give you right now. Like, if you don't mind making an Arcanist, what 2 classes do you have? And what role do you want to play? Like, that could help. Oh, I've done this boss before. I have no idea how it's going to go here, but we'll try. Oh, I accidentally hit undo. I wanted to drop my my ultimate, but not undo. I mean, my health's not going down at all. Does this boss just not hit hard? Pretty chill. Like a DPS check or something. I don't know what's going on. I have 2 characters, 2 arcs and 2 necros, but they are newer characters, so I don't have nearly as many skill points on them. I mostly play DD. Yeah, if you mostly play DD, I mean, they're 2 arcs and 2 necros. Yeah, I mean, then you're good. I mean, I think those are the 2, like, between those 2, even so the thing with DPS is that, like, right now, even DPS builds that are not using the beam are still they're still using the Arcanist skill line. And so yeah, 100% you want Arcanist. So if you have those 2, I just focus on those 2. You'll be just fine. Yeah, you've got the 2 that you really want. So just get extra skill points for them, and you should be good to go. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Nothing was doing any damage until that. Oh, my God. That sucks. No. Oh, that's just knowing the fight. Like, everything was super chill until that point. It enrages constantly. Okay. What enrages it? Oh, we're taking what feels like a lot more damage. Ads. Okay, you got to kill the ads? Okay. Good to know. Pro tips here. It's okay. We have the 1 beam to rule them all. Not too bad. Oh, we're getting a bunch of ads and I'm not killing them. Better kill him. Kill! Die! 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 Hey, no problem. Anytime. Anytime. Thanks for all the help. Really appreciate it. All the changes have been feeling a bit overwhelming. I understand. Trust me, I understand. I've been feeling the same way. Trying to figure all this stuff out and like, you know, try to like pass on info in a way that is like manageable and you know easy to understand and everything else. So I feel you 100%. Oh, this is it. Oh, oh no, you can't move out of it. Okay. All right, well, let's just make sure we have crux for it. Oh, never mind. Okay. Did she just decide not to do it, or was that it? Maybe when she's in rage, she does it for longer? I don't really understand. Okay, that time she didn't turn with me. I'm unclear of the mechanics here, guys, if I'm being honest. Let's see if we can get some of these ads down, since we were warned very kindly. Okay, we'll even... no, can't quite drop an ult. Oh, yeah, you could just step out of that. Okay, so I just need to step out of it. Can we drop an ult on the ad? Yeah, let's do that. Oh my gosh, there's more! I'm going to roll that. In this situation, Caltrops would be really nice to provide breach on all of these guys. Man, it's like, which one do you kill first, you know? Let's back into this guy. There we go. Bar swap, please work. Doing a lot of roll dodging right now, which I'd rather not be doing. I'd rather be doing damage. Let's see if we can beam and get some of these guys down. Oh, no. Ah! They CC'd me in that area. That would have been a great opportunity. I should have dropped undo on that one. That would have been the safe move. I almost did. I've, like, hardly ever used undo, like, intentionally. Okay, so we have a bunch of them split up. Let's go kill them. And we'll cleave the ads. Did they? I wonder if did they summon the ads because I was too slow? It kind of feels like maybe that's what happened. Okay, this is taking a little bit longer now. If there's an execute mechanic here, I think we're out of luck, guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't think we're going to be doing very good if there's an execute mechanic. All right, I'm going to cast our siphoning strikes a couple of times. I forgot to drink a potion, so we're under resistances by like 6,000. I'm just trying to kill time right now till I hear back from Lenny. So Lenny, if you're there, let me know how that boss is, man. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, what is that? Seriously? Oh, get out of that. Oh, I'm going to die. Right, I'm done. I'm done. Lenny! Are you there, man? I was trying to see what Lenny Linguini here thought of that first boss. He's probably fighting it right now. Well, I should have started a new stream is what I should have done. We've been going for another hour and almost, oh God, almost 2 hours? Long time. just so that everybody, it would be split up so everybody knew we were playing around with builds and stuff like that. But guys, I think this is it. I think we're going to call it here for today. I'll play around with the build some more before we put it out and test some things. But it's kind of what we're working on right now. My plan for the patch is to... You got him? Okay, nice. Nice. I'll send my CMX. Okay. Oh, cool. I guess I could look at mine, too. I should screenshot it. It was several ago. How did you feel like he hit, Lenny? Hey, man. Bill, I'm glad to help, man. So thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. You know, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Yeah, thanks, Frog. But yeah, again, just I'm repeating myself a bit, guys. But basically, what hits pretty hard. I was at a resistance cap. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think maybe is that a fair boss to test out builds on? You think, Lenny? Let me see here. Oh, did we go too far? Might have gone too far. I don't know what his name is. I guess so. Okay. Maybe not the best, but fine. He's easy to get to, which is nice. I'm not sure what that guy was. A blood? Surely not Blood Fiend. Thorn Legion, Dread. One of these. Oh, is this him? Is this the Dread whatever? Maybe that's him. Anyways, I managed to keep the Olo War Machine set up. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm wearing Olo and what is it called? Onsoles. Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, but anyways, I'm planning to do a bunch of builds, guys, that I'll release when the patch comes out or close to it. I might do some that I like the healer and DPS or healer and tank builds. I don't think are going to change very much, so I might throw some of those out early. But you might hear a little bit less stream from me in the meantime. That's just so that I can focus on doing these builds in a more controlled and quick environment. So that is the plan. I have to give up Vuln, Brittle, and Minor Courage buffs. Managed to keep Crusher as well. Okay. Got 36k for the fight. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so I had to give up Vuln, Brittle, and Minor Courage. So I think I can kind of squeeze Brittle in, sort of, with the Ellie sus. So not really. I was running an Ice Staff on the back bard. So doable and fun, but probably a DPS loss versus me just buffing. Other gamers might try tweaking it. Yeah, I'm wondering about solo, man, because I know a lot of people like solo. I don't know. I could play around with this some more, I suppose. Yeah, I did Ice Staff and Sword and Board. Okay, cool. So we ended up with something not too dissimilar. I think, I don't know. We'll have to play around with it. I'd like them to be able to solo dungeons. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, what was I think you beat me on a parse, man. That's for sure. 30k on this one. 36k. Oh, 36k. Was this a kill? Let me see. Oh, is this the one I poured it out on? Yeah, it's the one I poured it out on, I think. So, also at 36k. That's kind of funny. All right, guys. So we'll call it here for tonight. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be streaming. We've got some Helldivers, I think, at about 4. And then do we have a trial? I think Helldivers, and then we'll probably do something else. So I don't think we have a trial tomorrow. So no, maybe not any ESO tomorrow. But then we'll be back on Wednesday. We got this Rock Grove again, and we'll have some stuff earlier in the day. But have a great night, guys. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you later.